What's going on, everyone? We got Jens in here, Lucky Butter, Home Dude. What's going on? Jens says, "Hello, Sonny. Hello, crew. Stab, stab, stab. What are all your new toys this week?" Lucky Butter says, "What's going on, Girth Gang?" Home Dude with the knives. What's going on, everyone? Marcus G, what's going on? Yo, what's up, everyone? Well, booty, right there. Oh man, long week. Actually, it was a short week. I don't know why, but yeah, fun times. Let's see. Lucky Butter says, "What's going on, home dude? You enjoying the old Batman figure?" Oh snap! It just started randomly. Yeah, I don't know. I think I keep saying that I'm gonna be done with Streamyard. Haven't broke away from them yet, but it's caused me all kinds of issues. So one of these days, I will eventually actually leave Streamyard and try something else. But until then, it's gonna do whatever it wants to do. See, Marcus, you got knives. Is that a salt shaker, or a tooth? I don't know what that one is. Some squirting on butter with looks like a lump of coal. I have no idea what that is. See, Mark Z says you sound a lot better now. No lag, no predator clicking photo projector sounds. It's still early though, so it's probably coming. Homebrew says the Lucky Butter opened the Mattel one and it's cool for $30. Very pleased. Plus, I can use the gun since Mafex didn't include it. Man, Homebrew, I didn't see which Batman you're talking about. I have to go check it out. Oh wait, I forgot. Obi-Wan Shigon is also. I think he shared it. Let's see. There we are. Oh, shared it with my face in there. All right, I like it. All right, let's see. Mark C says it's supposed to be a knife. Oh, wet tooth, but okay, it's a wet tooth. All right, that makes sense. And rocker ankles. Lucky Butter says Sunny StreamYard issues sound like one of my old relationships. Actually, you know what? I came on a little late because so they told me to use Firefox, which is like old technology, but the StreamYard people told me to use Firefox, and Firefox had to do an update, which I thought Firefox was done updating, so that hopefully that might have fixed it. I'm not sure. Oh, Homedude says armored Batmans. Oh yeah, I think I did see that. I think I did see that on your Instagram. Mark Z says the photo projector sound almost came out, but very, very faintly. Yeah, hopefully that whatever Firefox updated, hopefully it'll work better. Lucky Brother says the home dude. That's right. I thought it would be cheaper than $30. I've seen that armored Batman. That one. What is that from the? Yeah, because I have two figures from that line. I have Wonder Woman and her dude, her boyfriend guy. Forgot his name, Steve, I think. I could be making that up. But her and her boyfriend, both of them I found at GameStops, and they didn't ring up. So the dudes were all like, "Just take it. I don't feel like doing the paperwork for the inventory. Just take them." And so he let me take them for free. I don't know what I did with them, but I ended up getting two pieces of Ares, like the head and then the butt, which is kind of weird. But those are two pieces I have. Mark C said it only comes out when you get your hopes up. It just did. Ah, dang it. All right. So no hope at all for the clicking sound. Just gonna be there. Uh, but did everybody catch Moon Knight? Totally can't see it. Did everybody catch Moon Knight? I don't want to spoil anything. He was. I was trying to pose him earlier for the photo for the stream, and I decided to go with the Joker instead. But that Moon Knight show, man, I'm really liking it. Hoping everybody else is liking it. Um, third episode be Wednesday, I guess. Homedew says I saw episode 2 for Moon Knight. Sweet. Mark C watched it, liked it so far. That suit that he has, the Mr. Knight suit, that's pretty clean suit. I might have to go get me a white suit for work and then just be Mr. Knight for Halloween. But yeah, that's a pretty dope suit. I know people were Unparalleled Universe. They were saying people complaining about the figure for it, but I don't know. I think it looks cool. Lucky Butter says, "Yo, I just watched the first 2 episodes a few hours ago. It's cool, but odd since I don't know the character all too much." That's what I've heard of other people. I've talked to people at work saying that too. They're like, "I like it, but I don't really know the character, but it seems cool." Mark G says, "It's sort of different from the rest of the Disney Plus MCU, so it's cool." Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. What did he say? The Steve with a V. I can't remember the whole thing, but yeah, that was it was cool, and I like the way it told a little backstory about Layla. For anybody who saw it, I know there's 9 people here. Hopefully, everybody's seen it, so I'm not ruining anything. Uh, I think someone just hopped off like, "Who's Layla?" I haven't watched the episode yet. Bounced. No, but let's see. Mark C says, "I love a figure of Khonshu. What a weird looking dude." How would they pull that off though? Because his head floats. So would it be like a clear neck peg? You think to make the skull like get that floating look? That would be cool. I could get down with that if they did it that way. If they just did regular attached to the head, I don't know if I'd be cool with that. If anybody from Marvel's watching, which they're not, do a clear neck peg. And if it has a clear neck peg, I'm gonna say that I gave them that idea. There you go. Homebrew says bad with clear. See, that's the way it should. That's the way it should be. Or deluxe figure, like the way they did Crow. Crow, his name Crow from the Eternals. They could do it that way too, because they already have Ultron for the bath. Mark Z says, "Yeah, clear neck joint, kind of like what Mattel did with the Gentleman Ghost, I think." Well, I mean, I don't think they have any. Well, they have the translucent looks for a lot of the figures for the Marvel Legends, but I don't think they have anything clear. But yeah, clear neck peg would probably be the best for that if they made them. But yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder if they're gonna make Ethan Hawke because I'd love to have another Texas person in action figure form, which I think would be cool. I mean, his character's pretty cool too. Killed an old lady. Sorry, spoiler alert. If you haven't seen it, he kills an old lady. Um, but yeah, I try to watch the episode twice. Like I watch it once with my kid, and then the second time I watch it at work during lunch, uh, just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Lucky Buck says, "Sonny, you gonna grab the new Doctor Strange or just stick with the comic version?" They're talking about the God, what is that one called? The one that has that ring behind him. I saw it at a store a while back. I guess they got it imported from overseas. It looks pretty cool. The effect looks cool too. Like I'm not gonna lie, and I've seen some people post it with the effect as well. It does look pretty dope. Home Dude says, "You want to go to jail or you want to go home?" Mark Z, he's just killing a lot of old folks. He is. They should. It should be a deluxe pack. Him and that old woman action figure. That way, everybody can get on clearance, like the way they did with the Luke Cage and Claire 2-pack, or the Luis and Ghost 2-pack. Lucky Butter says, "Yeah, that one I want to the ring for some photo ideas." Yeah, it's pretty cool. It is pretty cool. That ring looks dope. Like I said, I actually saw it. I had picked it up in hand, but I'm not paying like overseas prices. Like because they shipped it overseas, they start charging all crazy. Yeah, I'm not with that right there. Great Ideas Collectible Entertainment. What's going on, man? It says, "What up, Sonny?" But yeah, no, it does look cool. And the Defender Strange, that's what it's called. Which I keep seeing people posted from Mezco. I wasn't in Mezco at the time, and I was like, I saw they had one too, and that one's still available at Big Bad Toy Store, I believe. I think I saw. So if you wanted to get him, he doesn't have the effect, but if you wanted to get I guess, more posable, probably you can get that one. Mark G says, "Old lady figure to also be used for a Captain Marvel plus old lady scroll 2-pack for a 10-year anniversary of the movie." They they should just have random people like that. Like God, who's that? There's someone that keeps doing a Kickstarter for like random wrestling um, action figure people accessories. Like they have security guards, like a police officer, a referee. Uh, Someone should do that for Marvel Legend. Like, oh, here's an old lady. Oh, here's an old man. Oh, here's a little kid. Like just random people throw up a Kickstarter. Lucky Butter says that'll be $40 for shipping, please. Overseas seller. Yeah, man. Well, because they get them from overseas, and so they're like upcharges, so you could be the first one to have them. Which that's kind of crazy. I'm not. Yeah, that's not. I'm not really gonna do that. So, but it was cool. It did look cool in hand. It looked cool. Which people are starting to show the what is it? Thor: Love and Thunder. Those figures are popping up at Target stores, and people are buying them. I saw someone posted that on Mercari, the Korg bath is they were trying to get it for like $180 or something like that, something ridiculous. Which someone's gonna buy it. I mean, someone's gonna pay for that whole wave for them off of that one figure, and then they'll just rebuy it later on in the year. But yeah, people are starting to find that it hadn't even been announced yet, which is kind of crazy that they're finding them already. And I have posted on Instagram really briefly, and I took it down. I'm like, do I want to be that person that's like, oh yeah, here's some more leaks? So I took it down because the way I figured it's like they didn't want to put it out there yet. Target's messed up. That's on Target. But I decided anytime I see the leaks, I've seen other leaks before, but anytime I see the leaks, I'm not gonna go post them, even if everybody else is posting them. Mark Z says, I can't believe Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness and Thor: Love and Thunder are coming out soon. Yeah, I know, man. Doctor Strange, I can't wait for that. Also, Thor too, because as I've said before, Thor Ragnarok is probably the best MCU movie ever created. Um, I know everyone agrees with me, all 11 people in the stream right now, all 2 people watching the rerun, the replay. I know y'all all agree with me. Ragnarok was the best of the movies. Love and Thunder might take it. I don't know. It looks interesting. I do like the figures too. But like with Thor, he has the what is it, a vest that he has on or something. Let me pull up the pictures. I'll leak them here. I don't want to put them over there though, on Instagram. But I did steal the photo. Let me see. All right, hold on. Where is it? See, the thing that sucks is I hate when I download something off of Facebook, I have no idea where it puts it in my phone. Obviously not there. Yeah, I have no idea where to put it in my phone. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm pretty sure everybody saw it. For some reason, it's a long ways. But that Thor right there, wait, this Thor right here. I like the way that figure looks. I like this one. I like, well, Star-Lord, I don't have any Star-Lord figures, so it'd be cool to get a Star-Lord. King Valkyrie looks dope as well. So does Jane Foster. Groot, I don't know why I like Groot, but I do like Groot. And Gore looks like a weird, let me see, am I gonna get it? Sinead O'Connor. There it is. So Gore looks like Sinead O'Connor in a toga party, but it looks nothing like Christian Bale. So I don't know if it's all CGI with the way they did him or what. Homedew says you're on dope, Sonny. I don't think so, but I could be wrong. Mark C says some of the suits look cool, like Jane Foster's Thor and King Valkyrie. Yeah, those look dope. Savage Saint says it was top 3 for sure. Thank you, Savage Saint. Savage Saint says it was his top 3. Like he took all 3 spots. That's amazing. Now, Lucky Butter says I want to get one of those Thor figures just for the Stormbreaker. Yeah, the other Stormbreaker is cool. They came with Fat Thor. What I do with it? All right, just dropped 2 figures. Oh wait, he's not holding a Stormbreaker, but the Stormbreaker he came with is pretty cool. But it would be good to get one that's not translucent blue as well. Mark Z says Ravage Thor. I like the idea so far. Yeah, it does. Ravager Thor. Yeah. Lucky Butter says, Sonny, you going to order both of the Drench figures from the Plunderling Kickstarter? Those Drench figures do look dope. And if you've seen how the Plunderlings went, any of those Kickstarter exclusives are going to be worth a lot later on. So if you want to buy them now for regular price, that's the time to get them. They only got a few more days, too. Shout out Plunderlings real quick. Let me see how many days they have. Yeah, and shout out to Plunderlings. Let's see. Get my Plunderlong over here. Shout out to Plunderling sending me that Plunderlong. So Plunderlongs, Plunderstrongs, they're all going to be available or not available. They're on the Kickstarter. Find out what the exact date is. Oh, where'd it go? There we go. Yeah, they just unlocked the Plunderstrong Drench. So they got 5 more days to go for the Plunderlings Kickstarter to go back that and see what else can be unlocked. But yeah, those the Drench are pretty cool. Mark Z says, I bet Christian Bale will kill it as Gore, but the figure isn't doing him any justice. Nah, no, it's not. The figure doesn't look that cool. In fact, let me see. Let's see what we could do. Oh, wait, someone has a request. I have one for sale. What are you talking about? Oh. Hold on. Let me see. Where's that? Where's that? Where's that? Go back to my pictures. Where's? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right. So this Gore figure that we got here, we're gonna do live on stream a Gore figure. So first, I'm gonna show you how to make your own customized Gore figure. If you can't wait, if you can't find it at Target, they won't break the street date for you. Take your Moon Knight body, pop the head off, take the cape off. That's step 1. Let's see. Will this work? This won't work. Hang tight, I'll be right back. All right, so you get your Moon Knight body, get you some toilet paper, and you start here at the top. You wrap the figure, wrap around his neck first, pull out his arms, wrap his torso. You wrap it all the way down, wrap it around his legs. And if you have any little excess, you just tuck it in somewhere. You've never done a tuck job, I don't know what you're doing with your life, but just tuck it in anywhere. And so you got the body for gore right there. NASA, what's going on, man? And then you just take the, let's see, you take a vapor burner edition head and it's a little sticky tack, and you put this the sticky tack in there, put his head on that peg, and you got your gore figure right there. So if you can't find gore in store yet, you're looking to get them, pick them up. Moon Knight body plus some toilet paper with the vapor head, and you got yourself a gore. It looks just like Christian Bale. So that is a custom gore right there. It's that easy. It's that simple. Now you can have your very own gore at home. Let's see. Homebrew says, is that like when you're taking a dump but pee at the same time? Tuck job. Yes, it's exactly what it is. Yen says it's just that easy. That simple. Like that. Mark G says, this makes me miss Spoiled Customs. Hope they're doing okay during these tough times. Man, so so the Spoiled Customs I used to always do because I worked from home a lot. And so when figures were revealed, I could easily just start grab whatever's here and just do them right away and push it out as soon as I saw it happen. Since I go into work more often now, it's harder for me to do that. So if I can't get home on time, it kind of misses that little window of just being like immediately happening. So I haven't been doing them. So I apologize, but if you want to blame anybody, blame my work, basically. Mark Z says, does he yell at staff members like the real Christian Bale? He does. He only will talk to Jared Leto because they're both method actors and they feel you should always be in character. I believe he killed some people on set of Thor: Love and Thunder as well. Just staying in character. That's all it was. Sorry, I pulled that toilet paper off. I think I got toilet paper in my nose. But yeah, there we go. See? Nasser Custom Gore, the God Butcher, I presume. Right there. What does he have? A sword too? We'll figure out. He'll have a gun instead. He seems like the type that would have a gun. So you can give him a gun, you can give him whatever accessory you want. But there is Gore right there. I'll post pictures on Instagram later for that one. National says dope. See, I bet you're glad you caught the live stream. Stay away until tomorrow, and everybody would have had Gore by then. But yeah, no. And I saw Mark C said earlier that he thought it was White Vision. Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Let's see what I missed. Lucky Butter says, yeah, I bought the Fat Thor for both of his hammers, but I would like a non-blue version. Yeah, that would be cool too. That's what that says. If Gandhi was a ghost, if Gandhi attended a Halloween costume party and went as a mummy, that's what it would look like. Which everybody's like mad at that design, but I'm like, well, nobody really knows what the I guess the MCU interpretation looks like. So you can't really be mad at the design team with Marvel Legends at Hasbro. So nobody's seen it. So until we see it, I can't really say, oh man, it doesn't look like him. Mark G says an eye for an eye makes the world go blind. I had to pick that up. Well, no, because Thor has both his eyes now because of Rocket, so that's a plus. Also, is it still fat? It's not. I guess it's not Fat Thor anymore. So they gotta. I wonder if they're gonna explain why he's not fat anymore. And see, Scarlet Kid 1, what's going on, man? He says, so is Marvel going to come out with an impromptu live revealing the new Thor wave? I don't know. I wonder if they're gonna still wait till the 20th because they're supposed to do everything on the 20th, and then it because those supposedly those are street data for the 24th. So it'd be kind of weird for them to wait for the 20th and then on the 24th. Well, a lot of people already have them in hand as it is. J Spick says he's meth Thor now. He does look like trailer trash Thor. Actually, you know who he reminded me of? He reminded me of Vincent D'Onofrio when he played Thor. Let me see. Y'all remember he played Thor, right? Vincent D'Onofrio. Thor. So it reminded me of that Thor right there. When Vincent D'Onofrio played Thor. If my camera will adjust. But yeah, I want to see this Thor. They should have made him look like that. That would have been dope. Mark C says space makes him lose his girth. Oh, there you go. Mark C, Adventures of Babysitting. Yeah, that's the one. Loki, what's going on? It says, yo, what up? Shiloh. Oh yeah, Adventures in Babysitting. Yeah, that Thor, the new figure Thor reminded me of that one, which I was like, man, they should just make that one instead. I mean, I guess they don't own the design that they use, so I guess they couldn't use it, but it would be cool if they had did that. But yeah, people were finding them figures already and posting them on Mercari and I think they were on eBay as well. But man, yeah, it's a bit crazy. But I would like to see them still do a reveal of it, and pretend like they don't know about a leak. I'll just play dumb like what? That was a leak? No, I didn't see that. But Dan Yoon actually kind of addressed it on Twitter and said that the best is yet to come. So I don't know what he's talking about. Hopefully it's. Oh, I don't think it will be with that wave unless, like I said, unless it's like a deluxe figure. And then that'll be interesting to see what they have. But yeah, I mean that figure, the wave is out there. Target are breaking street date. If you know somebody at Target that will break street date for you, I guess you could have that set. Don't buy it though for ridiculous prices right now on Mercari and stuff. Unless I'm selling it, then by all means buy it for a ridiculous price. What else did I have on the agenda? See, y'all liked it? Did y'all see it on Instagram? I put an agenda. I'm growing as a person, basically, is what I'm saying. Let's see, Moon Knight, Sonic 2. Who saw Sonic 2? Mr. Jones ain't in the chat right now. I know he's seen Sonic 2. He's probably seen Sonic 2 like 3 times already. But if y'all have not seen Sonic 2, I liked it. It's a good movie. I dare say I liked it better than the first one. It's like the Spider-Man 2 of the series right there. But yeah, if y'all who's seen Sonic 2? Show of hands. Hopefully mine's the only hand up, but we saw it last night and the kids loved it. The wife loved it. So it was a good movie. If you've played the games like I have, like I played them when I was younger, there were times where they would show something and I was like, oh, I get all excited. I think I was the only one getting excited. I think I might have been the only one who ever played the games in the theater. Like I even clapped at one point and nobody else did. My little one clapped. He clapped with me like, I don't know what we're clapping for, Dad, but I'm not gonna leave you hanging. So he clapped with me. But Sonic 2. Y'all should go check it out. Lucky Butter says, yeah, I grabbed Buzz Lightyear figure from the new movie yesterday and the lady smacked me with a street date. Dang it. A $10 figure. Oh, but they also held it. Oh, okay. That's kind of wild. That's a regular toy. It's not even like a collectible. Plastic Blur, what's going on, man? He says, yo, Lucky Butter says, Loki, you work at any art this weekend? But yeah, dang man, a $10 figure. I didn't think those were street dated. I thought those would just be out. Like I understand collectibles being street dated, but I didn't figure regular toy. But yeah, but Sonic 2, it was dope. If Mr. Jones pops on, we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna bring that back out. Thor Legends, at least we spoke on that. Fried chicken. Who ate fried chicken this weekend? Anybody? Show of hands. Fried chicken? No. Actually, I thought I was gonna eat fried chicken for dinner. I didn't. I ate a hamburger instead, or cheeseburger. Speaking of, still got my drink. But yeah, man, that's wild. I'm still tripping about this little $10 figure right here. It's new Pixar buzz for the new movie coming out. Yeah, we saw previews for it. Like I saw a teaser for it, and then I saw the trailer for it when we saw Sonic 2 last night. I don't want to see it. Like I don't know. It doesn't look appealing to me. Buzz Lightyear looks kind of weird. I'm not sure what audience they were going for with that one. Like we saw previews for that one. We saw previews for the DC Super Pets and for the bad guys. And my kid who didn't even mention Buzz Lightyear when he was talking about the movie trailers we saw. So I don't know who the target audience for that Buzz Lightyear movie is. Like it kind of kills the character design that we grew up with as kids. I don't really think it. It reminds me of that other Disney movie, Mars Needs Moms, that flopped hard. Like that's what it reminds me of. And so I'm just like, I don't feel like watching it. Loki says at Lucky Butter he was working on his art yesterday. It's not done yet, doing it slowly and surely. Thanks for the encouragement always, man. Hey Loki, keep up the good work. I also want to give you words of encouragement. Plastic Blurred says, I want to see Buzz, don't care too much for Sonic. Plastic Blurred has become like my nemesis on the streams. Actually, he's my nemesis on Facebook and on Instagram. No, I don't know, man. That Buzz Lightyear movie, dude. It's just. Have you seen the trailer where there's like a little, what is it, a cat or like a robot cat or something? It just looks weird, man. Like it doesn't. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Mark Z says he completely forgot about Mars Needs Moms. I think Disney tried to forget about Mars Needs Moms. Hold on, let me see Buzz Lightyear. I think it's a cat or something. Is it a cat or a dog? Cat robot? What? Yeah, it's a little cat robot. Like this little cat robot, they try to make like, I guess like a buddy cop film or whatever. And I don't know, it wasn't working for me. Loki says, thanks, Papa Sonny. Hey, no problem. Do what I encourage all my children to do very well. But now, man, that the cat is probably the dumbest thing in that movie. It doesn't make any sense. It's like some weird, what is it called? A gigapet or whatever? I don't know. Plastic Blur says the trailer looks dope. It does not look dope. I saw like the trailer they showed was like 2 or 3 minutes, man, and I was just like, I still don't want to see this movie. Lucky Brush says, yeah, no problem, Loki. It's something you love to do, so I thought I would just check up and see how it's coming along. That's good. I like that encouragement too. Marcus, he says, I don't like that uncanny valley. Uncanny valley. I don't know what uncanny valley is. Wait, is uncanny valley? I'm so lost on that one. Hold on, man. Uncanny valley. Is that the production company? I really dislike Polar Express because of it. Uncanny Valley right there. Okay. Oh, hypothesized relationship between an object's degree of resemblance to a human being and the emotional response. Man, I've never heard that word before. But yeah, no, it looks dumb. Plastic Blur says I just hate cats. Okay, first of all, cats hate me. It's the other way around. For some reason, when people have cats, they want to just outright attack me. I don't know what's going on. Uh, Jay Spiggs came in. Jay Spiggs has entered the chat. Lucky Butter says, yeah, the new film looks different, but I'll check it out and see how it turns out. Loki says, like, mocap performance. Uh, well, no, it's like a little cat. Like, he's talking to artificial intelligence, I guess. Jay Spiggs says, yo, I'm doing dishes, but you dudes are talking reckless. Marcus says, uncapped eyes when some movies or shows look too close to reality, like Polar Express, Monster House. Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, that can be weird too. It does. It does. It feels like it's trying to be a real movie, but then they're like animating it. Yeah, I see what you mean. Jay Spiggs says, Buzz is gonna be dope, and Polar Express is straight fire. Man, I don't know, man. It's like the longer the trailer went along, the less I want to see it. I think the original Buzz Lightyear character worked so well because he thought he was out of his element. Like he thought he was a real space ranger. That's what made that's what brought the humor to it and all that. And now they're making a movie of the actual Buzz Lightyear as supposed to be a person. It doesn't make any sense to me. And then he has the little robot cat, which doesn't make sense either. Like I thought the little robot owl in Clash of the Titans was annoying, but the cat looks more annoying. And I like Clash of the Titans. So who knows? Buzz might be like Clash of the Titans. Who knows? Lucky Butter says that Jay Spiggs, I don't prefer that kind of animation for the Buzz movie. There you go. I'd rather be more cartoon style. Loki says, as a theater kid, I like cats. I never seen Cats. I did hear that the Cats movie that they were gonna put buttholes on the cats in the costumes, but they decided not to or something like that. If they did that, I would have watched the movie. But since they didn't, I don't want to see it. Well, I don't like musicals either though. Like there's actually some Disney cartoons that I didn't like them because there was too much music to them. It was like I don't know, too many songs. Some don't get me wrong, some of the songs are dope that work out, but some are just like, man, that's too many. Plastic Blur says maybe it's the movie the figure is based off. Okay. All right, man. Now you got that. That makes it more interesting at this point. If Buzz or what is it called? Lightyear? Is it called Buzz? I forgot what the movie's called, but is it Buzz Lightyear? I have no idea. But okay, so if they're saying that's a movie that Andy saw when he was a kid and wanted the Buzz Lightyear figure for his birthday, based off of that movie, I that'll work out for me. Like the way Woody had what is it called? The Roundup Gang? Is that what it was called? The TV show that Woody's action figure was based off of. Man, okay. Dang, Plastic Blurred. All right, man. We're back on good sides. We're back on good terms now. It's like blowing my mind right now, just trying to think if that's the case, okay, that might be worth watching. Lucky Butter says, I really don't get why the new animation team want to get the animation close to real life looks. It seems odd. But back to Plastic Blur's point, if it is indeed, in fact, a movie based in the Toy Story realm that the Buzz Lightyear figure is based off of, that movie figure or that movie character, that might work. But then why is it not Tim Allen voiced? Does Tim Allen have anything to do with that movie? I'm going to look it up right now. If he doesn't have anything to do with it, that's messed up. Just because he's an ex-felon doesn't mean he can't still be a good guy and be in the new Buzz Lightyear movie. So let me double check. All right. Nope. They didn't even put him in the new Buzz Lightyear movie. That's kind of messed up. They put all the old Spider-Mans together, and yet they couldn't get Tim Allen. That doesn't sound right at all. Buzz Lightyear. Oh, wait, it's called Lightyear. Okay. Toy Story 5 plot. Andy, 30-year-old, looking on eBay for Buzz Lightyear because of nostalgia. There you go. Mark Z says, would be funny if we get a Toy Story movie where Andy's in his 30s and he's a collector trying to buy all his old toys again. Dude, how did y'all both put that at the same exact time? That's dope. Man. Chris Evans is Buzz Lightyear. He straight up stole jobs from other Americans. Oh, I don't know how to say the guy who directed Thor or who made Thor Ragnarok. Taika Waititi. I'm pretty sure I messed up his name, but he's gonna be in it, so I might go watch it for that. Oh man, Plastic Blur says, "Say man, that Woody movie gave me some racist undertones. I was just waiting for Stinky Pete to drop the N word." Hold on. Oh, where we at? Where we at? Yeah, dude. Yeah, Stinky Pete looks like he can't say Mexicans without saying dirty Mexicans. Like I totally got that from Stinky Pete too, man. So you're not alone. You're not alone, Plastic Blur. I totally felt that from Stinky Pete. Like even the toy Stinky Pete, I felt that from. Not just from the show one, from the toy one too. Mark Z, Loki says that Mark Z, it was me, Barry. Home dude, Target got. Oh, that's right. I was gonna mention that. Target has $10 off, $50, and $25 off $100 on toys right now. So if y'all looking to pick up full waves, that's the way to do it. Actually, I picked up the Bane wave that way. So I paid 75 bucks for the wave, put together Bane, hated Bane. I sold him for like 90 bucks or something. So it's almost like someone paid me to get the wave. Plastic Bird says, right. Yeah, dude, Stinky Pete was racist. Like, I think the Stinky Pete deluxe pack came with a white hood and cloak. Homedew says, I broke down, I got Coronation Starscream, but I used my girl's account, so I still got the deal. That's the way to do it right there. How much is this? Is that Coronation Starscream? I kept seeing people that were doing it. Plastic Blur says scalper. It wasn't even a scalper thing, man. Like, I was just like, this was going for this much. So I was like, let me put it on there. And someone snatched it up for 90 bucks. I was like, all right, cool. I was like, I hated that figure, man. That figure was such a terrible figure. But yeah, Home Dude has the right plan, right idea. Get multiple Target accounts and you can have that deal go for however much you want. But yeah, I guess you could pick up the new Thor Love and Thunder wave that way. You get 2 accounts, you pick up the whole thing, get Korg in his street clothes. I'm not quite sure what that is. Let me see. Actually, let me see if it's sold. Go check my card real quick. Let's see. Hold on. What? Check in Macari. Home says 52, but it was $39.99 for the deal. There you go. Have the Kingdom one. I'm all in on 86 Transformers. See, the Transformers I could never really get into. The Transformers red, I like those. I gotta transform them. I can pose them if I want. But the Transformers, I still haven't got into that one yet. Hold on. Let's Blair sending me other stuff. Wait, I gotta check this cord real quick. Where's he at, man? $148. Korg sold for $148. Where is it at? 11 hours ago. $148 plus shipping. which is $5. They ship them loose. But yeah, Korg with the UGG boots, half UGG boots. He has barefoot. The rest. I mean, it looks cool. It looks cooler than this other one. Looks cooler than that one. So, but yeah, $148 is what that sold for. Oh wait, let me see. Humble says, you like the Bumblebee movie, Sonny? I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was better than people gave it a chance for. Let's see. Okay, Plastic Blur sent me. Hold on, am I fuzzy? Bring the focus back. I want to be crispy in case new people come through, and I want to be like, dang, Sonny's all fuzzy. All right, so Lightyear, a sci-fi adventure and the definitive origin story of Buzz Lightyear, voiced with Chris Evans. The hero who inspired the toy Lightyear follows the legendary space ranger on an intergalactic adventure alongside a group of ambitious recruits. All right, man. In that case, I'm okay with it now. I'm gonna look at it a different light now, so I'm good. All right, I might have to check it out. But yeah, Bumblebee movie was pretty cool. I did like that one. I actually thought that Mark Wahlberg kind of ruined the other one. Was it Age of Extinction? I felt like he didn't pull off a Texan to me. I mean, I'm from Texas, and he didn't pull that off properly. Jay Spiggs, hey, I didn't check my Mercari. Can't believe it's sold. $148 richer right now. Noah Jay Spiggs, he bought 3 cases of the Wave and sold all 3 of them for $148. Plasberg says, I want Korg and Valkyrie. That King Valkyrie looks dope. Like, I have been eyeing the other Valkyrie figure, but I don't need to anymore. I think that King Valkyrie looks way better. Because that other Valkyrie, it didn't really look like the actress. Like Butter says, I like the 86 line, but I'm staying away from it. No need to get into another line. Yeah, that's another thing, too. My kids always ask me, how come I don't have Transformers? I'm like, nah, man. Like, let's just chill, all right? Mark G says, those Bumblebee movies of RC, Soundwave, etc. look cool. Plastic Blur says, Mark Wahlberg ruins a lot of stuff. What's up, Sunday crew? What's going on, Nico Hodge? Plastic Blur says he plays the same character in every movie. It works, though, in some instances. Like, I just rewatched that movie Two Guns with him and Denzel Washington. I liked him in that one, but he played almost the same exact character he played in Shooter, and in The Other Guys was the other movie I really liked him in. Marcus, he agrees with you. Nico Hodge says, I need King, Valkyrie, and Jane. Love me some ladies that could pummel me to death. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Are they on the new body? Because I think Valkyrie was it on the, man, are they on the new body? That'd be dope if they are. I'm trying to remember who posted them. Was it a Toy? What's the name? Toy. What's the guy's name? I don't know how come I can't remember his name, but I hope they're on the new bodies. Because who was, like Binary on the old body still? I think she would have benefited from the new body. Can't win them all, but she would have benefited from the new body for sure. Toy Migos. That's right. Toy Migos posted them too. I was thinking, man, I cannot remember the other guy's name. I don't know why, but I forgot Toy Migos posted them. All right, so Thor. Let me see. Oh yeah, the King Valkyrie has the double jointed elbows. Yeah, that's a dope looking figure right there. That one I do like for sure. Groot actually looks pretty cool too. Now that I see it up close. Where's Jane? Jane Foster. Yeah, this one looks better than the SH Figure Arts one. I'm trying to figure out how to expand the photo over here. All right, switch the picture. All right, so yeah, the Jane Foster looks way better than the SH Figure Arts one. That helmet looks cool too. And she comes with the hammer. I like that you can see the little Hasbro paper in there. Home Dude says, "Who the F am I kidding? I mean the whole wave. The whole wave looks, to me, the whole wave looks dope. I mean, I don't need gore anymore because I got gore. Oop, his head fell off. I just made my own gore tonight, so I don't need gore anymore. I just made my own. Other than that, it looks pretty cool. Clockwork Gorge, what's going on, man? Says, sup, Sonny? Lucky Butter says, yo, Nico Hodge, did you finish those head sculpts you were working on? Plastic Blur says, Tim Allen and Mark Wahlberg are both convicted felons. Mr. Wahlberg has stinky beefs in his past. That's right, he does. Against Asian people. I'm like, I don't understand that one. I mean, I understand. Well, I do understand racism, but I don't know. It's bizarre. Like, dude, like, he claims to not be racist, but it's like, why would you do that? Because he was Asian? It was weird. Lucky Butter says, what's going on, Clockwork Orgy? Jay Spix says, you talking Brie Larson? First of all, I think her name should be pronounced Bry. Like if her first name was Brian and they called her Bry for short. Let's see. Mark C, what's up, Clockwork Orgy? Nico Hodge says, Lucky Butter, yeah, probably gonna post them throughout the week. How you been? Hey, Nico Hodge has some dope stuff out there. If y'all not following him, make sure y'all go follow him. Let me just double check because you got a long Instagram. Artman Customs. Okay, I don't know why I thought it was Artman_Customs. I knew it was something different. I couldn't just say Artman Customs, but Artman_Customs. Go check out Nico Hodge's work. Although I'm pretty sure all of y'all are following him. But dope stuff that he has. That Willem Dafoe head looks pretty cool too, man. Clockwork Gorgeous saying, what's up to Lucky Butter, Marcus, and Nico? With some nods. Let's see. Lucky Butter says he's having a pretty good weekend, Nico Hodge. Thanks for asking. I'm going to read these just in case Nico Hodge is like now messing with his head sculpts or whatever. He's like, oh man, I missed it. That's right. I got you. I'll rate for you. Mo, what's going on? He says, yo, what up, Sonny? What's going on, man? We've discussed so much already in this past 53 minutes. What did we discuss? We discussed the Plunder Strong Kickstarter campaign. Make sure y'all go support that. Plunderlings people, really dope people. They make really good little action figures. So go visit the Plunderlings, back that thing. Custom Gore, because I was not one of the lucky people that found them at Target early. Custom Gore figure right there. It's real simple recipe. It's a Walgreens exclusive Moon Knight, toilet paper, and vapor. Oh, we have. Nico Hodge says, I'm working on that thing we talked about. Ooh. There we go. Lucky Butter says, haha, no worries, Sonny. Hey, I got you, man. I know Nico Hodge is busy, so I got to make sure he got all his messages. Clockwork Gorgeous says, hey, Jay, just got 2 hours of phone photography, 198 more to unlock new skills. Hey, Clockwork Gorgeous, when you hit 1,000 photos in your phone within a week, you actually learn lighting at that point. So good luck, man. Hope you get to that point. Lucky Butter says, at Clockwork Gorgeous, do you have any pickups this weekend? Moses, nice shelves. Actually, Jay will tell you these shelves are terrible. They're actually sloping because the figures are too heavy for them. But I thought they were real nice when I first got them. But yeah, they Marble Legends are too heavy for them, so they started bending. I could go back through there and put like mending plates on the bottom, but then you'll see all my mending plates. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that just yet. Clockwork Gorgeous says picked up AOA Sabretooth. I hate that I might want to build the team. You know what? I feel the same way with you, Clockwork Gorgeous. I passed on Beast, Gene, and Sugar Man. Well, Sugar Man I passed on. Was it Sugar Man? Yeah, I passed on him. Uh, I had most of the pieces to build him, but my little one was like, "He's ugly. Don't build him." So I didn't build him. I actually sold some of the pieces or trade them. I traded the pieces for. What I traded for? I think I traded for pieces for this guy right here. But yeah, I was kind of like, "Dang, maybe I should have tried to build that whole team too." Jay Spick says 198 photos only. Jay is about to delete you and block you, Clockwork Orgy. You have to keep a certain level of photos, certain amount taken, or Jay won't take you serious. Matalogic 44, what's going on? He says, what's cracking, Sonny? Marcus G, LOL, he's ugly. Yeah, he told me straight up. He was like, he's ugly, Dad. Don't finish him. And I was like, all right, I guess I won't finish him. Okay, so Jay, you got a question here. As a photographer, you can go into your camera and find out how many shutter clicks you have. And so, like when people are selling camera gear, especially with cameras and stuff, they'll tend to put their shutter count on there, so you know how likely your camera is to keep kicking and stuff like that. So that's a lot of photos. Like when I first did photography, I would hit that shutter so much that when I go back through and edit the photos, I'd be like, oh, I can't do this. Like it was just way too much for me. If he's taking that many photos and if he's switching up anything like the f-stop, the shutter speed, any of that stuff, he's switching up, he just like for the HDR, I think he has some stuff that kind of looks like HDR, so I can see how he would layer it that way. But to me, that was still a lot of photos that he took. I mean, that might be too many. I don't know. To me, it might be too many. Unless he's constantly adjusting something on there, that's a bit much photos right there. Jay Speaks said, "Oh, today is my 138,849 photo." Hey, it might be, man. Congratulations, Jay. No, Clockwork Gorgeous is starting to work on that certification. You do. Most says this quality count. Yes, actually, no. Quality doesn't count. As long as you take a lot of those photos over the years, then you can claim to be professional or something. I don't know. That was kind of it. Okay, we'll talk. So people that don't know, Mr. Lee, who's a pretty dope photographer. I never really saw him as being rude or anything, but he did post that what he posted was pretty rude. Jay, do you still have that photo up? Can you send it to me if not? Or are you probably still doing dishes? Let me see if he has it up still. Is it still on your? No, it's not. Okay. But yeah, no. Mr. Lee said basically like, don't come in my inbox asking me for behind the scenes photos. It doesn't matter what I tell you. You're never gonna be good at taking photos or something to that effect. So it's kind of like it didn't make him seem like a humble dude at all, which is kind of crazy because I've met professional photographers that are open to explain all kinds of stuff to you. Like that's what their thing is, and they love talking about it. Jay Spick says, but you can take photos of like floor by mistake or the ISO is too high. Yeah, that's the thing too. That's what I'm saying. Like if he's constantly adjusting his photos, yeah, that shutter click, that shutter count is gonna go up like ridiculous. Oh God, dang! Matt Lauder said he flipped the counter on his last cannon. God dang, man. That's like rolling over the numbers on an old car, dude. Jay Spick says, nah, man, he was throwing up a huge number. So, like, his photography was valid. It wasn't the Photoshop. He's a dope Photoshopper. Plastic Blair, saw that. Clockwork Gorgeous says, some say at 150,000th photo, your iPhone gets shutter speed settings. Okay, Jay sent it. All right, let me see. All right, so this is Mr. Lee's words. It says, don't bother to ask me for behind the scenes or any specific settings. It doesn't change you or improve your work when you don't have enough practice in toy photography. The number of photos I took in the past 27 months was 1,300. Oh, 138,902. So let's do some math. All right. So by that count, 138,902 photos divided by 27 months. He took 5,144 photos in a month. We'll say months have 30 days. He took 171 photos a day, is what he's saying. And there's 24 hours in one day. So he took 7 photos an hour for the past 27 months. I don't know. That's, to me, that's it's a bit that's a bit ridiculous. Unless he put it on Shutterburst. If you put it on Shutterburst, you could easily hit that number. But I mean, I'm pretty sure he owns a tripod. He doesn't need that. So that number just, it seemed way too crazy for me. Uh, Lucky Butter says, "Oh, Clockwork, that's rough to backtrack. Is that most of that weight won't sell?" What did I miss? I can't remember what I missed on that one. Plastic Blur says they're like vegans. You can't get them to stop talking about it. What did I miss? Who we talking about? We're talking about Mr. Lee. He posted that he doesn't want to discuss behind the scenes or specific settings on his camera. I mean, well, no, you can't get it. Like, if you have the photo that he took, that he shot, you could pull it into like, what is that? Adobe Bridge or Lightroom, and you can see all his settings right there. But of course, he's gonna post it to Instagram, and he's layered it so much with Photoshop that it's just gonna be a regular JPEG, so you won't see that stuff. But yeah, that's just still, to me, like I said, 5,000 photos in a month. That doesn't seem like accurate, but it's what he says he did. Weasel, what's going on, man? Clockwork says got it from a friend. Sabes. It's super cool. Jay always getting beef tossed on him on IG. No, man, me and Jay, we might have some beef with another dude. If he don't deliver on on what we paid for, so me and Jay might team up for a beef. That's all I'm saying. It'd be like a barbecue. It'd be a roast. Marcus he says prime rib. Lucky Butter says it does like good figure clock. Clockwork Gorgeous, but no cup of tea. Not my cup of tea. Nico Hodge says there's got to be cap. Yeah, that is. I'm pretty sure he's just doing that. Jay Speaks has a point. He doesn't post every day, even though he's taking 171 photos per day. What did I say? 171? Yeah, 171 photos a day. Uh, Matt Logic is Lee the guy from the Disney special. No, that was. Oh man, I cannot remember that guy's name. I follow him too. He seemed like a cool dude. Now, Mr. Lee, he shoots for Storm Collectibles, I believe. I think he's one of their photographers. I mean, he does good stuff, but yeah, he just needs a Back down a little. Be humble yourself a little, dude. Now he did backtrack and say that it was his English wasn't that great, but still, I mean, the words were there. It sounded really cocky. Mr. Jones, I'm here. Sorry I'm late. Dude, I was talking about Sonic 2, and then Plastic Blur went over and made it about Buzz Lightyear. But anyway, I'm glad you're here. Marcus E says, Mr. Jones, we talked about Sonic 2. Welcome to the Horde Chat. Mo says, beef, 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 beef. Me and Jay Speaks, we're gonna be beefing with someone soon here. Plastic Blur says, who ain't delivering on the goods? One more chance. I'm giving one more chance. And we're gonna see what happens. Jay Speaks says, Mr. Lee put out dope photos. I mean, yeah, he does use a lot of Photoshop. I mean, some of this stuff can be done like in a practical setting. But yeah, a lot of it is Photoshop. Like it would be nice to see him and not even just do like a behind the scenes. If he did a before and after of what came out of camera and then what came out of Photoshop, that'd be dope to do. But a lot of people who do Photoshop, they don't want to do that. So you don't really see that too often. But I mean, he, like I said, he does his images come out cool. Like I'm not knocking him for his images, I'm just knocking him the way he kind of approached everything. Like I got my headshots done when I was doing acting and stuff. I got my headshots done by a guy named Kenny Gall. He's a photographer. He was here in Austin. As he's taking my headshots for me, I happened to mention to him, I was like, oh yeah, I just picked up a Canon camera the other day. I thought it'd be cool to do photos. And he was like, let me tell you the secret to taking good headshots. And he told me all this stuff to how to do good headshots. And I was like, man, I go, you do headshots like everybody comes to you for their headshots because you're good at it. Why are you telling everybody your secrets and stuff? He said, what's the point of being good at something if you can't help somebody else learn? I was like, man, that's a good point. So I took a ton of business. No, I didn't take no business from him, but it did help me with the people who couldn't afford him. They would come to me because I charge cheaper, and I'll get some, decent headshots of them out there. So if Mr. Lee was like that, it's just like, hey man, I use Photoshop or whatever. I use this setting. I'm pretty sure he has presets that he just hits a button and it does it automatically because his photos look real similar. That would have been a little bit better, but yeah, the way he approached it was kind of messed up. Weasel says, Sonny, thought about you today. Was at Dollar Tree. Yes, I love when people go somewhere cheap and think of me. Saw some action figures in Toy but this one brand looked decent for $125. You're probably talking about those space figures, which I just saw someone followed me on Instagram. I always go check out their pages, and someone followed me on Instagram, and they were doing a review of those little space figures from Dollar Tree. I was like, man, that's pretty cool. His pictures are all shot on a green screen. He needs to not use green. He needs to use white. White won't put any sort of splash on you. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I think that he's using seamless paper. Because especially with action figure size, you don't need a whole lot of seamless paper. Like I literally have a 12-foot roll of seamless paper right next to me, which is it's solid white. But I used to shoot for people who would need like mixtape covers or whatever, or album covers, and so they would always ask me, "Hey, bro, you shoot on green screen? I need a mixtape cover done." I'm like, "No, you don't want green screen. You want white. You don't want any splash on you." And even a friend of mine, Tosin, he's a graphic designer. He did a bunch of people's work. They would ask me, "Hey, man, who do you know that has a green screen for the photo so we can send it to you?" And he'd be like, "Don't do green screen. Go to Sonny. He has white. Go there." Because yeah, I think he might just be doing it with some seamless paper or with white. Weasel says they were called Final Faction, I think. Yeah, I think that's the one. Final Faction is kind of cool for kit bashing. See, yeah. Weasel, you need to be the Final Faction expert there. J6 says, yeah, ain't no one knocking his artist about acting. Like you're too good to say. I'm too good. You guys never get on this level. Just keep taking photos. I'm gonna start doing that. If people be like, Sonny, how do you come up with these photos that make me laugh and bring humor into my life? I'm be like, you know what? I'm not gonna tell you because you're dumber than I am, so it's not gonna work. There you go, Miss Jones. Sonny be at Glam Shots in the mall. Dude, I never even went to. I don't know if it ever hit the Houston area, but there was a store here. Well, I'm pretty sure everybody had them, but they were here in Austin. They were called Clicks, and it's like if you were a gangster or a thug or a drug dealer or a slutty girl, you went and got your pictures taken over here. There was like black background. They put like bright little colors right here, and you and your homies like pose like you're hardcore gangster. And I was always like, I'm not with that. I don't understand how, like, well, I don't understand the appeal to all the gangsters and people why they were taking these photos with each other. It was really bizarre to me, but it was really big in like the late 90s. I would much rather have done glamour shots because then I'll be like, yeah, give me a boa. I ain't never had a boa before. But my mom was like, nah, I can't get you that, man. It's too expensive. You want to go to Clicks? I'm like, no, I don't do Clicks. I'm not in a gang, mom. Plastic Blur says, bro, photographers love talking about the crap. Exactly. That's why I was like kind of weird that Mr. Lee was like being like that. Let's see. Lucky Butter says, let's raise a glass for all the so-so posers out there. They're trying to get better and share their work. No, do not share your work until you have at least 100,000 photos. No, share your work. Always share your work. Always be receptive to critique, even if it sounds negative. It might be someone trying to help you, but that's just someone being a hater for you. Payson says, Sonny thought of you today. Pause. Everybody should think about me today. Every day you should wake up and be like, I wonder what Sonny's doing. Chances are I'm not doing anything. Chances are I'm looking at my action figures like I should really take a photo and then move on with my life. Plastic Brother says, I used to pull down white window shade. Actually, that's a pretty good idea, man. Yeah, I mean, if you pull it all the way down onto the table, it'll work just like a seamless. So that works out just fine. Mr. Jones says I used to use a white poster board, kind of slightly curved. Yeah, the curve is the important part. You don't want to keep that sharp edge. So Payson says I tried to ask Jay Speaks about how to get 5K likes from desk pics, and he told me don't ask him questions until I take a million pics. Payson, it's interesting that you say that because I actually asked Jay how he got all those likes on those desk pics, and he told me I don't own enough desks. So he told me that he could tell me how to do it, but until I get at least 53 more desks, I'm still gonna suck at desk pics. Weezer says I could actually afford to be the final fashion expert. Thanks, Dollar Tree. Man, even with the 125 price hike, there you go. Nico Hodge says gangsters, thugs, and slutty girls be a dope mixtape name. All right, man. If I create 2 mixtapes, that'll be my second mixtape name right there. Gangsters, thugs, and slutty girls. Payson is right. I had 12 followers back then, so now I'm way more rude. National says, good night, y'all. Got to get up early. We'll be catching the replay. Hey, man, appreciate you for tuning in, man. Marcus G says, desk collections. Plastic Blur says, Mr. Lee in the ACBA Facebook group. I don't know. I didn't get accepted to ACBA, I don't think. I think I got kicked out of there. Like, I tried to join early on, and I guess I broke a rule or something. I don't think I'm actually in there. ACBA. Oh. I guess not. Oh, wait. Does that mean I'm in it? 23 followers. No, I'm not in the ACBA group. I think I did get kicked out. Wait, can I post? Oh, no, I can't. All right, so I'm not even in that group, so I don't know if he's in it or not. Oh, Jay Speak says yes, he's in there. They posted his pics. Mr. Jones says he was in the ACBA group but never posted. I got kicked out apparently. I tried to get in there, and they were like, "Nope, sorry, we don't like you." And they only post if you're in the ACBA Facebook group. Yeah, but if they kick you out, you don't even have a chance. That's messed up. William says everyone show Sonny some love and give the stream a thumbs up. I would appreciate that. Payson says you can post your own pics in the ACBA group. Someone told me that about the Hood Lactors and group photo that I posted. Was it Monday? I think they were like, "Oh yeah, you should post this ACBA group," and I was like, "I can't because I got kicked out." Don't share in the ACBA group if it's not 100% tangible. I think what I posted was 100% tangible, but I still got kicked out. Because I mean, you got to remember, like I used to do real photography too, so it's like when you do photography, it's all about hiding stuff. So the image that you show is what you intend on, but you don't have a clue what's going on behind the scenes, behind the subject or whatever. So like I don't use Photoshop really for anything. I use Lightroom to mess with the color and stuff, or PixArt to put like the word bubbles. But I don't really use Photoshop for the photos to do anything different or anything like that. I can't remember what I posted, but yeah, I got kicked out of there. So I was like, oh, all right, whatever. But yeah, no, I don't know. Like I said, usually the stuff is tangible in it. Like the Hood Lactus one, I was using the 796 Studios flight stand to hold up Hood Lactus. I just blocked it with his own leg. So that's not true. Yeah, see, Mr. Lee, yeah, his stuff is heavily Photoshop. So that doesn't make any sense why they do it. But I know that they had that rule or whatever. I think one of those dudes from ACBA podcast started following me on Instagram. I don't think any of them follow me on Instagram. Cause who is it? Is Boog? Uh, is it Fabster? I think is the other guy's name. I've seen a few of their. I think I might follow ACBA on. Well, I think I follow some of them too. It's ACBA. ACBA photography. Nah, someone biting it. Wait, I have no idea. I know Boog is part of it, right? Founder, CEO of Articulated Comic Book Art. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll try to join them again and just start photoshopping everything. Plastic Blur says I posted my casting couch Gwynpool pic and a lot of folks hate me for it. I got death threat DMs. Dang, man. Yeah, dude. I mean, I know some people in here too probably like that, but like if you post, like I know Mr. Jones is not allowed to hear any adult content, so so we try to keep it clean here for him. But yeah, no, man. Sometimes you mention something or post something that is too, I wouldn't even say too mature, but yeah, that it can go the wrong way. God, there was a photo I posted in the Marvel Legends group, and I think it had a little bag of cocaine in it, and they were like, "Oh, you can't post drugs in here." I'm like, man, I was like, it's fake, it's not real. Lucky Butter says, yeah, that's cool about action figure photography. You can keep it really simple, go heavy with Photoshop. If you know Photoshop and you got the time, I don't try to mess with that too much. Jay Speaks says, Fabs is the only one who follows me, I think. Isn't it Boog, Pancheesy, and Fabster? Yeah, I think that's the other guy, Pancheesy. Mr. Jones says Pancheesy follows him. Yeah, which it's kind of it's crazy because like Boog has a ton of followers, but I'm like it's like they didn't translate to the podcast. I don't see a ton of people on there. I think that's the one. I might be thinking the wrong one. Let's see, Boog, ACBA. Yeah, because Book has 36,000 subscribers, and I think that ACBA podcast has less. Or maybe it's all him. I don't know. I thought it was different, but yeah, I don't think any of them follow me. They mentioned me, as Marcus G pointed out one time. I had to go make sure they weren't beefing. Matt Logic 44 says this might be an unpopular opinion, but I feel like ACBA takes all the fun out of toy photography. They do seem to be a little bit too serious about the stuff, so I can see that totally, totally happening. Daniel H, what's going on, man? And Plastic Blur says Matt, not unpopular. Yeah, I could see that too, though. It's like when you get too serious about it, it kind of kills the fun. Uh, it kills like I don't know. It's like why are you even doing it if you're gonna be that serious about it? Like go, I don't know, take pictures at the morgue or something. Like I don't know. It's kind of weird. Jay Speak says the ACBA dudes barely get likes on their photos. Dang. Mark G says ACBA seems kind of elitist or something. Well, luckily we can all talk about it here because none of them follow me. So, but yeah, now, yeah, I mean, yeah, like I don't know. It's toys, man. Like if you take it too serious, I mean, what are you really doing? Let's see. I guess Mary X 9439 doesn't care about how tangible your photo is. Who's Maria X? I don't know. Well, Mr. Lee doesn't because it's a lot of Photoshop, but I mean, sometimes I look at their stuff. I look at stuff that's tagged with ACBA, and I'm like, man, some of it does look a little bit Photoshop. Antonio Banks says, yeah, too many rules. Yeah, man. It shouldn't have like I don't know. It's stupid to have rules like that. I get it. I get if you have rules if you're like, oh, I'm gonna do a contest like the enablers. The enablers have that contest was not I don't know if it's contest. I don't know if you win anything. I didn't pay attention to the end part. But they have it where it's like, hey, here's a rule. It's more of a theme. Like, okay, it's MCU this month. So do MCU, use their hashtag. That's cool. I understand that. But yeah, ACB, yeah, it's a bit too much. Scarlet Kid says, at the end of the day, we're all just playing with toys. Exactly. That's okay. Let's not get into it. I used to hashtag ACBA and articulated. Dude, is that why? I'm gonna start using that every time, Jay. I'm gonna get 10,000 followers just like Jay Speaks does. And I'm gonna put like I'm gonna build a rig so I can just like hang fishing line. And you can clearly see the fishing line on all my photos. Lucky Butter says, I just enjoy a cool photo no matter the skill. People have made a good photo with Lego minifigs. Hey, speaking of those Lego minifigs, Mr. Lee has some amazing photos with the minifigs. No, I actually just saw that he did those. I don't know, like yeah. So I mean, some of them are cool. A lot of Photoshop on there, but I'm gonna start using those hashtags, Jay. Jay just hit us off to a life hack right there. Let's see. Mark C's prevent new folks from. You know what? Actually, yeah, kind of like when I first started, that's when I heard about the ACBA. So I've jumped onto the Facebook page because they even mentioned it. They're like, join our Facebook group. Blah, blah, blah. And so I joined it and I got kicked out quickly. But yeah, it kind of made me feel like, dang, like, okay, like, I guess I wasn't good enough for them. Maybe I didn't have enough shutter clicks on my camera. But yeah, I guess it does. It's kind of elitist. It feels too many rules in it. I should make an ACBA group. I'm gonna use a different. I'm gonna have to figure that one out. I'm gonna use ACBA group. It's gonna be another comic book art instead of articulated, whatever they use. JSP says, I just imagine them going through that. Too much of desktop photo, dude. Maybe I'll just start a beef with them and like do all kinds of heavy photos, like do terrible Photoshop and use them hashtags on them. Plastic Blur says, I like the group, love the pics and the hashtags. I just hate how the ish on newcomers and hate that only certain people get love in there. Yeah, I get it, man. I mean, but you got to think too, is like some of them I've seen streamers do it all the time, where it's like they only show love to the people who are spending money on them, throwing money at them. It could be that. I'm not saying it is that way, but it could be that way. Like I like to get on live streams where people are like, "Hey, there's Sonny right there, cool." I'm like, "Hey, cool." Like, sorry I didn't join your group. Still trying to figure out how to get mine going. Plastic Blur says a lot of people leave the group because of that. I'm gonna go apply. I'm gonna go reapply right now because I'm this close to getting kicked out of the other group. So I don't know if y'all are keeping up, but I got some photos, like 3 recent photos got deleted, and they said I broke their rules or whatever from the Marvel Legends group. So I was just doing vanilla poses of all the lame figures. And someone actually pointed out, they're like, that fool said, how would he say? Oh, he was like troll level on 1,000,000 or something like that. I was like, shh, they're not supposed to know what I'm doing. Oh, yeah, see, I can't even join this group. How do I not join this? I think did they prevent me from joining? I have no idea how this works. Photos. Nope, I can't post. Posts. All right. So they've obviously somehow kicked me off of here. Oh, come on. That's clearly they've clearly photoshopped Mr. Hyde's name right there. So that's not practical at all. Yeah, I guess I can't. Well, nope. All right. That's the group, right? Plastic Blur. That's the group. Articulated comic book art. It says I'm following them. I guess once you join and they kick you out, that's what happens. Lucky Butter says, join the page and welcome all these rules. Daniel H says, raise half the string in the stand. Be like, no, man, that's a metal post he has coming out of his head. Try doing the hood mixtape cover in the style of No Limit. I tried that. I need to go. Let's see. Don't fall. So I got this little baby Jesus chair from a piñata store. They also had like what is this? Like rosary beads and uh the virgin candles and stuff. But they had a baby Jesus chair. So I got this size. I need to go back to that store and get the smaller size as well. That way I could do the hood sitting on his throne, no limit style. So that is an idea. I might just pick up the chair next time I'm in the hood, because that's the only place you find them piñata stores in the hood. Surprisingly, there's none in my neighborhood. Okay, so that's what I think I'm blocked. I'm pretty sure I'm blocked from there. Mr. Jones says, Dear Mr. Castillo, we regret to inform you we cannot accept you into the ACBA Facebook group. We cannot reveal our reasons. Just know you should not reattempt. Oh, man. Now I have to use the hashtag every time y'all confirm that I am clearly blocked or booted from the group. Payson says beef. He knows all about beef. See, all right, so I'm kicked out the group. All right. Yen says, I want to suggest a T-Post Tuesday event, but I don't think it would be appreciated. Just, I think we should do it. Just T-Pose it all. Matt Lodge says, dope chair. Yeah, the only thing I don't like is it has the seat has a little cutout for the baby Jesus' leg to rest in there. Because you're supposed to use the same one that you put in the basket and on the chair as well. Lucky Butter says it sounds like a dope photo idea. Lucky Butter, do not expect any behind the scenes or any of my settings to be revealed about that photo. Just know that that's never gonna happen. That's how I get 10,000 followers. Yen says that chair will go great with 8-inch Ghost or Diamond King figs. Yeah, because I have the Hulk on it, but his legs don't bend very well. I don't know what. Let's see. All right, so let me take out Mexican Hulk again. Take him off the chair. And see how Surtur fits in there. Nico Hutchins, Sonny been ACBA blackballed. I'm glad that everybody's like confirmed my suspicions that they did in fact block me off of there. Sonny and Eric Andre, let me in. Weezer says, damn, those Final Faction toys are legit. They even have an animated series. Oh man, I didn't know that. Oh, come on, man. Surtur's legs sometimes don't want to bend properly. All right. Daniel H says, anyone and everyone can join, but you have to follow our rules, and now you're blocked for thinking you can stay. Scarlet Kid says, ACBA excommunicated you, John Wick style. Yeah, man, it's messed up. Now I'm all like, okay, all right. So, Matt Lodge says, muscles the mariachi. Exactly. Dude, I saw that mariachi hat, and I was like, I gotta buy this. All right, so here's Surtur, who's about 12 inches. So this will work for 1/6 figures. This chair works really well. I had never put him in there, but yeah, it works really well. So this is now his throne, but I do need to go back and get the smaller ones. That's one of the joys of living in Texas, where you have all these different types of Mexican stores. You find all the stuff that you normally have to go to Mexico for. They just have it here. And I only found those because I was looking for a piñata for my kid, and I was like, "Holy crap! I gotta get this little throne." Oh yeah, that's definitely gonna be that. I'm gonna take a photo of him in that throne and hashtag ACB on it later tonight. So RQ1 says they put a hit on you if you attempt to post or rejoin the group. I'm stealing those hashtags, man. See, Plasbird says Sonny has revealed he's a scalper and an elitist photographer in this live. Don't forget to mention that I am also head of ACBA photo group. 112 tank for the album cover. You know, I popped into, what was it? A place, a Savers, which is like Goodwill. I don't know if y'all have them out where y'all are at, but I popped into a Savers and they had a tank. And I was like, oh man. I was like, man, I could buy that tank, spray painted gold, it'd be dope. But it was probably like 1/18 scale. So I was like, it's not gonna work well, so I didn't pick it up. But I think it was like $4 or something. Now I'm kind of kicking myself. Like I probably should have did it, but I don't know. I was dumb to not do it. But yeah, man, now I gotta post that. Like, dang it. I have my computer monitor on my little brick wall thing, so I can't post right now. But we're definitely gonna steal those hashtags. Jay Speaks says Sonny does a scalp. He helps the community by selling you stuff you really want, but the taxes in Texas are out. It's not his fault. Exactly. So, taxes, man. Taxes are just, it is what it is. Actually, I should have charged more and be like, it came from an actor from Idiocracy. They're like, from Luke Wilson? Nah, for me, but still, hey. Greg Cook, the YouTuber, got a big tank from a toy show recently. I've seen big tanks, but it was before I was like collecting this heavily, so I didn't mess with them. And before I was trying to, I would not even try to customize anything. I think the last thing that I had customized in a long time was a GameCube. I put a chameleon paint job on my GameCube. It was the purple GameCube, but I was like, I feel like it should be a little bit more um baller. So I didn't take it apart, but I covered up stuff with painter's tape, and I sprayed it with chameleon paint. So now it switches from purple to green. I still have it too, because I'm like, hey, I was like, I spent, man, I don't know how much that spray paint cost. It was like $60, I think, or something. I'm not getting rid of that. This ain't for Sonny. You and Sonny, tuck out of here. I need a 112 scale machete. You mean Danny Trejo? I would love to have Danny Trejo, man. I posted that on Twitter, I think. I said or no, it was on Twitter. Maybe it was on someone's live stream. If the Rancor HasLab included Danny Trejo as the Rancor handler, that would have met its goal. Like, it was shot right past that goal. Mad Logic 44 says from the guy who met Luke Wilson tax. There you go. From the guy who put Luke Wilson in prison. Came from Texas, you have to expect a larger price. Exactly. Everything's bigger in Texas. Jay Spick says chameleon paint for a chameleonaire. Yeah, that didn't help me disprove that I was not Paul Wall by the fact that I had a color changing GameCube. They were like, nah, that's baller status right there. You're clearly Paul Wall at this point. So, at the time, I was actually trying to get fitted for a grill as well, but it didn't work out. When I was supposed to get fitted, the guy was not available, and then I never went through with it. But I might still need to get a grill. I think I'm gonna start a GoFundMe and be like, Sonny needs a grill. And that way everyone can donate and I can finally get my grill that I wanted ever since I was like 18 years old. I felt bad that I was living in Texas and I didn't have a grill. Like, I felt like I was betraying my state somehow. But now with the help of GoFundMe projects, I can make it a reality. Wait, let's see. All right, so to recap, Sonic 2 is better than the Buzz Lightyear movie will be. MCU Legends dropping soon, or dropping in your area. Custom Gore about to hit the Instagram and Twitterverse. And I'm gonna be the ACBA president soon. I just did a midnight recap. I just realized midnight. Jay Speak says, just do like some people, not gonna say any names, but your PayPal and your IG info. Yeah, I could do that. You know what? Like, I see people do it all the time. They're like, "It's my birthday. Here's my Cash App and my Venmo." I'm like, I don't know. Seems a bit weird. Like Butter says, Sonny G orders Drench exclusive plunderlings from BBTS. What? I didn't know BBTS had the exclusive. The Drench? Did they just put them out there? Because as far as I know, the only way you could get the Drench were through the Kickstarter. Now I gotta find out. Jay Smith says, Sonny, keep saying that reckless Sonic statement. I can't believe this is the day we stop being friends. After all the help you've given me so I can become a fellow ACBAer just like you, yeah, I think it is kind of an odd time. Oh, okay, you're talking about the other drenches. I thought you were talking about the Plunder Long and Plunder Strong. Yeah, those look cool. Hopefully those are coming soon. Nico Hodge says only the baddest females can get away with that, and even then I'm need some kickback. Yeah, I was thinking about the original, like the Kickstarter drenches, but yeah, you're talking about what is it, Maru and let's see. Maru and Coral. Yeah, those are pretty cool. Although I did hear someone say that uh, if you ordered them through the Plunderling site, it came with extra hands or something. So I don't know. But yeah, BBTS is where I went with those. Clark says Gore Voldemort. Oh. Plastic Blur. Recap Skinny Pete and Marky Mark are members of the Proud Boys. I didn't read that. I didn't read that fully when I clicked that up here. uh, let's see. And then Matt Lodge says ACBA, Arizona Classic Bowlers Association. Oh man. You know, sometimes I used to do hashtags just to see what would come up, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'll go for that. Like I told Payson, I don't know if he's still here. They should have been using hashtag balance breakfast for the balancing stuff, just so we could be mixed in with all the actual people eating like Special K and strawberries for breakfast. It says Plunder's long. If the Plunderlings people are here, I do not find that funny at all. Okay. But if they're not here, that's pretty funny. Back to for $100. All right, dope. Luck versus yeah, those ones. I think the mask was a cool idea. Yeah, that is cool. The little leaf on their heads. They look like little ninjas. Oh, they come with. I didn't really pay attention to what they came with. I was just like, man, Plunderlings are dope. But yeah, I see that they have. What is it? Like a little mug. That's pretty cool. Yeah, no. They're supposed to hit this month. I know someone had posted on Facebook, Plunderlings group, that the Plunderlings folks and BBTS agreed that Big Bad Toy Store would not charge right away because of the Kickstarter. So you should have a little bit of a gap. Humble says, I want that 8-ball. I don't know if you're talking about cocaine or about the Plunderlings, but hope it's the Plunderlings. It's gonna last you longer. But yeah, they have some really dope designs, man. This time around, or they had them dope last time around. From what I've seen, I wasn't really, I wasn't aware of them when they did their first Kickstarter, but other people posted pictures that they had posted up, and they were pretty cool. Jay Spick says, "Home do chill. We don't talk about drugs in this live." Yeah, it's rated PG. Anytime Mr. Jones joins the chat, it's PG. The whore chat goes PG right away. Oh, the Plunderlings have an 8-ball. Let's see. Mark C says one of the Plunder Strongs has crab lobster claws. 2 of them. Yeah. His goal is a little bit out there. I do like the way that they have that though. The way they have the way they have all those stretch goals lined up. That is pretty dope. So let me see which one. Nope, it's the wrong one. There we go. Yeah, it's pretty far out there, but I mean, it would have been cool if they unlocked everything. They got quite a bit unlocked right now. So yeah, they just unlocked the Plunder Strong Drench right there, which comes with like, I want to say tentacles, but they're feet, I guess, legs. Reminds me of Ursula from The Little Mermaid. But yeah, where's the lobster claws? And then the add-ons, the muscle crate looks cool too. They can hold that. Oh, this one right here. Wait, where's my finger? This one right here. Apparently, they can hold the Plunderlings by their head too. And then I like those fancy pinkies out right there for the cups. That's a nice touch to have the little pinky out. Where's that guy with the claw? There we are. Cursed Naufrag. He's from the Nauf side. Yeah, he's still locked. Unlocked at 300K. I was hoping that like big store orders would pop through, and they'd all like boom, 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 start hitting goals and stuff. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Zoidberg. Lucky Butter says, I wonder if they'll make another side Kickstarter for those extra goals later on. I would order Crab Long for sure. Well, I mean, I don't. It would be cool. It would be cool if they did it. But yeah, I mean, I know it all costs money for them to do all these things. So hopefully we'll get them. Jason says Ursula. Yeah, Ursula. Which is cool. I like it though. Mark C says fancy plunder strongs, plunder longs. Exactly. Pinky's out. Mr. Jones says he represents that Nauf side. Yeah, as soon as I saw that was the name, I was like, dude, he's clearly from the Nauf. I'm not gonna lie though, one of my favorite ones is probably gonna be that mango right there. Mongo, sorry. Not sure how you pronounce the A, but I like that dude. I like the way he looks with the little mask. But yeah, there's the other drench right there. So we got the Plunderlings drenches coming. There's a Plunder Long drench to go with that. Plunder Strong drench that just got unlocked. Okay, I don't know what happened to the color, but there you go. Oh, that's cool. He even has a little side fins, I guess, sails. Lucky Butter says, man, Crabman looks super cool. Now I want to fight Holiday Gomez with his frying pan. Oh, that's messed up, man. Actually, he could be on right, on Atticus Doom's side right there. I really wish they would have given him an extra claw. I don't care, Jay. I don't care that he doesn't have claws on both hands. I would have liked for him to have 2 claws. Lucky Butter says, mine's a Plunderling with the helmet and 8-ball. Yeah, he looks cool too. Jay says these names are suspect. I'm just waiting for them to drop that Plunderling, the Plunderlong that they sent me. Hopefully he gets unlocked. Now, actually, when I did this, I almost gave him a little wrench, but I found his pick instead, so I gave him a pick. But they had some older Plunderlings that some people had showed me that one of them came with like a wrench type tool. Daniel H says, I'm collecting too many lines to start another. The Plunderlings look cool, but pass. Yeah, they're pretty dope, man. I like them. Like those ones right there. But yeah. Then you got like this dude. Also comes with a little hood. But yeah, man, I like them, man. I like Plunderlings. The bad thing is my kid also really likes Plunderlings, so sometimes they end up in different places. I don't know where he put them. Until one day he's all like, "Oh, Dad, here you go. I was playing with your Plunderling the other day." I was like, "Oh, okay." Lucky Butter says, Battle of the Crab Claws. Who will be the King Crab?" Jay Spick says, if they make a 4-arm Plunderling, I'll be like, say no more. Dude, there you go, man. That would be pretty cool if they made a 4-arm Plunderling. It'd be like Goro from Mortal Kombat. Then I wouldn't have to just drool over everybody that has a Storm Collectibles Goro. Then I can be like, oh, sweet. Now I finally have them. Home Dude says, I want a fawn. You know, I only got Flute, but man, I should try to get Grotto too. But did y'all see here in their stretch goals, they actually had planned for Plunder Strong, Plunder Long Fawn and a Plunder Strong Fawn. So they were planned if they ever got to that goal, which would have been dope. There you go, right there. So I don't know if they're gonna reach those goals, but they did have plans for them to be fawns as well. Marcus E says a bat or flying squirrel plunderling would be cool. If they got the land and sea themes down, they could do air next. There's a company, I think they no longer do them anymore, but they had was it a mouse head, a fox head, and I think a hedgehog head that they created, that they 3D printed, that you could put onto the Plunderlings figures. They look pretty cool, but like I said, I don't think they do them anymore. The last time I checked their website, they were like, we're no longer taking orders or something like that. It's kind of sucked. They were pretty cool. Oh, it was a ram, I think, or a goat or a ram. But yeah, they were pretty dope. Lucky Bear says, I would love to see the 500K fig. That hat looks dope. Oh, yeah, the Plunder Strong Shaman. Yeah, that does look cool, too. But yeah, so we did get Drench. I don't know if it would be cool if they hit like these crates, too. The leather crate and the iron crate, to get a few more accessories for them. They still got 5 days. I think 4 days now because it's past midnight. Yeah, 4 days now. And they're at 206,000. So, who knows? We might get it, we might not. Either way, they're really dope figures. You get them, you'll be happy with them. I have another one somewhere. But yeah, see, Mark C says Plunderlings with little pilot jackets with the fur, like the MCU Vulture. I'd love it. You know, I don't know anybody that makes like soft goods for them. But man, he would look dope with a soft goods cape with the wires in them. You know, I don't think it'd be as expensive as like the Marvel or like the 1/12 scale stuff. I mean, I know he's 1/12 scale technically. Uh, but yeah, I don't. I mean, it'll be a lot smaller. But I think there would be. I think they could benefit from some soft goods and stuff. Maybe I'll just start. I'll go to Hobby Lobby and I'll be like, hey, I'm here, so you can teach me how to sew, and I'm just gonna sew Plunderlings clothes for the rest of my life. Retire off of that, and yeah, then I can be able to create all the ACBA photography I want all day because my only job will be creating Plunderlings clothes. But who knows? Maybe one day. Wait, which one? Oh, it's over there. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I like that. I also like that they do the Plunderlings, that the Plunder Longs and Plunder Strongs are like they have the same for the Plunderlings. That was kind of like a package deal type thing. So pick them up if you want them for retail price, pick them up now. Because I'm in a Plunderlings Facebook group, and someone was looking for Cursed Fury, which is the red Plunderling. And they were like, I don't want to pay $180 for him. I'm like, dang, he's $180. But the Plunderlings, they're expensive when they show up. They don't even show up all the time, so it's hard to ever try to get them. Loki says, yo, I'm back. I was out to lunch. Hey man, hope you enjoyed your lunch. Jay Spick says, I made soft goods for my Plunderlings to look like Yoda. Did you post it? I don't think I ever saw that. Although I'm not gonna lie, Instagram did something weird to me, and I wasn't able to see half the people that I normally see their posts from. I'm not sure what happened, but yeah, if you posted it, man, send it to me. I'd like to check it out. So he posted it a while back. Let's see. Oh, congrats to my dude S Boogie for getting engaged. Hey, S Boogie, congratulations, man. Let's see. It's gonna officially be stuck with him forever. Oh, that's so sweet. But yeah, congratulations, S Boogie, if you're here or if you're watching later on. If you're not watching later on, someone tell him I said it. So someone tell him I dedicated 30 minutes to congratulating him on his proposal and his fiance's acceptance. There we go. Everybody say congratulations to Sal or S Boogie, however you want to call him in here. Lucky Butter says, "Holy moly, that red one is pricey. I would love that one, but no, thank you for that price." Yeah, that's one. That's the first one that the Plunderling spoke sent to me, which was really cool. I was really cool, and I let it know. I let it be known. Oh man, did I not see this? I did see it. I liked it. I didn't even remember this. Oh, it was from it's from almost a year ago. Jay Spiggs killed it with that one right there. That is pretty dope. That's messed up, man. I even liked it and I didn't realize it. How did I not remember? It must have come across my feed when I was really drunk one night and had no recollection of what I liked and stuff. But that is dope, though. Let's see. Plastic Blur says, "Congrats, Boogie. Welcome to the club." Lucky Butter, congrats, Daniel H, congrats, Clockwork Orgy. Marcus E says, "I think I want the Nomad Tough one, the one that's light purple and almost pink color." I didn't get that one. I don't know anybody that has that one, but yeah, that one. I mean, they all look cool. I like them all. Nico House says, "Congrats, Sally." Jay speak that pity like I'll take it. Dude, no, that is dope, man. That is really dope. And you know, I probably liked it because it was hashtag ACBA. No, where's it at? Where's it at? Did you hashtag the ACBA? No, you didn't. Okay. Lucky Bird says, "Sonny gonna grab that man cake figure with Cannon." Man cake figure. I don't know which figure you're talking about. Now I need to find out what you mean. Now, oh, you know what did pop up though? BBTS post, or they didn't post it. They sent an email. If you were trying to collect the McFarlane Batman wave that has the horse, the bat horse, I don't know what it's called. SHF has pre-orders for their horses on BBTS. Oh, Fortnite Man Cake. He has the pancakes on his head. Oh yeah. Yeah, he looks dope too. I mean, I like those weird things, but I also don't like paying full price for Fortnite. I'll say it. I don't like paying full. I don't think I paid full price for a Fortnite figure. They're either on sale or from Ross. Like I don't think I've ever. Oh, the Figma horses. Figma horses. Thank you, Mr. Jones. Dr. Gorgeous says, "Speaking of drunk, I think I'll open a beer." Cheers, everyone. I was gonna have a drink, but I still have my soda left over, so I was like, I'll have this. Figma horses. There we are. Mr. Jones got it right. Figma horses. I thought it was SHF. I don't know why. I knew there was an F in there. Mark C says, "Didn't McFarlane also have horses for the Witcher line?" They're supposed to release Roach. I don't think that he ever came out yet, though. I saw a pre-order for him somewhere, but I don't think he's actually out. J6 says the Hasbro ones were recently $13 on Amazon. Dang it. I missed that one. I did want, like, I always see it was a King Midas. Was it Midas or whatever? I'm like, man, I like him because he's gold, but like I said, I'm not gonna pay full price. I only ever see him at Target or HEB. Plastic Brother says, like the goofy Fortnite characters like Mancake and Beefy. Yeah, those are the ones that I like too. Like I got this one too. Like it's especially good when Ross marks them incorrectly as well. Like I think most of the time they're $10 or $11. Sometimes they mark them for 7, and that's a double win. But this figure right here, he actually wanted I wanted mostly for the accessories that it came with. So he had this broken, I want to call it steering wheel, but that's not what it's called. Whatever this is for the ship. Is it a steering wheel? We'll call it steering wheel. And he had this propane tank. It says boom on it, but if you turn around, it's just like a regular propane, or it says kaboom, sorry. But it looks like a regular propane tank if you turn it around. So I was like, that's pretty cool little accessory as well. And his, what is it? His pick? Yeah, has a little octopus on it. But yeah, I found him. He was like I said, he was marked incorrect, so he was like $7 or something. His gold pistol, well, not a pistol, but whatever the pirate guns are called. And I thought he would go good, or at least his accessories would go good with Captain Nemo. So he looks like he can be part of Captain Nemo's crew. Oh, he's a lot smaller. Okay, he looks like he's not gonna fit with them. But at least Captain Nemo can have a steering wheel now. I don't know why his legs up like that, but yeah. Oh, Jay Speaks says Roach has been shipping from Amazon already. Dang, I didn't know it was shipping out yet. Oh, okay. Toy Galaxy has them. It's odd to me that Hasbro bought the line, but at the same time, Fortnite does have Marvel characters. So maybe they'll do some of the Marvel characters. I hope so. I mean, they did Snake Eyes, so I don't see why not. Midas Rex. There we go. Midas Rex is great. Actually worth full price. He's a really great fig. The alt head is cool, and his guns are a nice pair of revolvers. But, like, he's everywhere I see him. So it's like just a matter of time before Ross gets him. And I'll be like, all right, sweet. We'll do Ross. Lucky Butter, I bet they can repackage the new Thor figure for Fortnite, like what they did with Snake Eyes. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Snake Eyes. They did. I mean, they did the same thing. They just gave him weapons. Like they gave him the Fortnite weapons that'll fit for better for those figures. Because like the Jazzwares ones, they're a little bit weird in some of their hands. Of course, the McFarlane Fortnite figures, their weapons are also not sized proportionately. Which I never understood how come McFarlane and Jazzwares were both making the characters at the same time. It didn't make any sense to me because they don't scale properly. Jay Speak says the black suit guy is still $13 on Amazon. What? Talking about the guy with the gas mask? Like I ain't played Fortnite since they introduced the NFL teams. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna play with this Houston Texans guy, and then I never played it after that. Fortnite figures. Oh, that's the one I never got either. He never hit Ross, the dog. Doggo. I thought he was cool. Holy cow, the brat is $35. That's insane. Beef was it Beef Boss? Man, how I didn't realize Fortnite figures go up this much on Amazon. So like always clearance out at Ross. There you go, Daniel H. Wood grain steering wheel. I just hope Ross gets them all at least by a few more. Well, that's good to hear. I did get the cat. I don't know what I did with them. Was it Meowscles? I had a Target coupon, so I got him with the weight bench. But like I said, I have yet to pay full price for a Fortnite fig. Let's see, Hasbro. Victory Royale, that's what they're called. Oh dang, he is $13. Chaos Agents. If you buy that Chaos Agent, you could use that his pick for a custom Khonshu. If you paint it, you can make him look that way. That fish looks cool. Someone said Lynx was terrible, so I'll stay away from that one. Oh, Miss Jones says you can't hear. Dang it. Lucky Butter says, yo, that is why I think they bought the line and Mark C because Jazzwares figs barely sold at retail. Great value for $19.99. That's the thing. Yeah, Jazzwares figures, they did have a lot of accessories and stuff with them. But yeah, they didn't sell. Plastic Blur never played Fortnite, but has Doggo. I've never even seen Doggo in the store, to be honest with you. Mad Logic says, I think Hasbro ruined the Fortnite line, had more accessories and better figures. But they do have the accessory packs, which are dope. Because they come with the little arcades. So that is cool that Hasbro did that. Unfortunately, it has like just the generic guns and like the bomb and like the. I think this one had the what's it called, Slurp, whatever. I don't know whatever the drink is called that they drink on there. So it had that and it had some guns with it. But that's cool. I like the way they did that. Like Butter said, literally gave us a campfire with one of the figures. I did see that one too. I did not see that one at Ross. I saw that one, I think, at Target. Oh, Matt Logic says Doggo's still hitting Ross. Okay. You know what? Actually, I went to Ross, I think like 2 weeks ago, and they had like three of what's the guy's name? But it was the McFarlane one. Was it McFarlane? No, it was the Jazzwares. The guy that has like 20 armor pieces on him. Cannot remember his name. See, I think I have my Fortnite figures right here. Let's see. I don't have him. Let's see. I happen to have my Fortnite figures right here. I had 8 Ball, but it was disappointing. I considered getting Drift, but I heard from a friend he wasn't good, hindered in articulation. Yeah, Drift is not the best. I took his coat off, and I don't know what I did with it. So, but yeah, he wasn't that good with that coat on. This guy, I forgot his name. You remember his name? This guy, I saw a bunch of them at Ross. Actually, at 2 Ross locations. So I don't know how all of a sudden this guy's hitting again. So if you didn't get him, you can get him for like 9, 10, 11 bucks from Ross. As you can see, I don't know where I put all his armor pieces, but he looks cool. I was like, oh sweet, I'm gonna use this guy for all kinds of stuff. It took me way too long to try to put that armor on once I took it all off, and now I don't know what I did with it. But yeah, the figures, like this one was a McFarlane one, I think. Yeah, I think this one was a McFarlane one. And he looks really dope. I thought he looked really cool. He's a lot bigger. I don't know his character from the game, but he's a lot bigger than the is that McFarlane? No. So the McFarlane ones are a lot bigger than the Jazzwares. So I guess if it's a bigger character, it works. But like this one right here, I don't think works well because it doesn't look like it'd be that much larger than a regular Fortnite figure. But you know, like I said, I don't know how they both had the license together, making non-scaled figures for each other. But dang, man, that sucks. I liked the way the 8-ball looked. All right, Mr. Jones is back with us. So, oh yeah, Matt Logic. I saw that same pack. It had the hot dog. Had the brat. Had dog face. Oh, I didn't know that dog face. I saw it had the banana and the hot dog, and I think the hamburger guy. But it was a 4-pack, I think it was, that I saw. Mr. Jones says he has links and she's okay. Dang it. See, I don't know about being okay. Jay Spig says those arcades are so good. Yeah, they are. They're dope. I mean, I don't know if it took away from Prime to the First, but I mean they're a lot cheaper. But his stuff is still good. His stuff is still good. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, I mean, and then if you find these, they're not that bad either. They're pretty affordable. But for those that don't know, this actually becomes a weapons rack as well. So it's filled with weapons and accessories in there. And you can flip that around and it becomes a weapons rack as well. So you put the guns there or use it as a little arcade. But yeah, these are pretty cool. Toy Hose, what's going on, man? Jay Smith says, forget the stuff inside. Mark C says, I really want to get Ripley and Mancake. Never jumped at Ripley, though, and I don't know when Mancake is dropping. I've seen Ripley, yeah, I'm like, I don't know. I mean, it would be cool. I'm like, I want sea creature type figures for to do some photos, some ACBA photos with Captain Nemo. But yeah, I didn't get him yet. Plastic Bros says, damn, their new stuff was inside the arcade things. I understand why just Plastic Arcade was 13. Yeah, there was like it's like 4 guns and maybe like 2 different accessory type stuff. But yeah, there's stuff inside of it. When you buy them, it has a little paper on the side that shows you what's inside of them. Mr. Jones, Omega. Thank you, Omega. I know it's late, but Omega. That's the one I was thinking. Lucky Butter says, yeah, Hasbro was smart to make those arcades. I'm waiting for those to go on sale to grab more. Yeah, these are pretty dope. Which makes me wonder why they can't do accessory packs for Marvel Legends. You know, actually, if they did it that way, if they did Marvel Legends, if they brought the price back down, bare bones figures, no accessories, and then released accessory packs, I think that would draw people more to it. Because you could put like an Iron Man pack where you have all the blaster stuff, blast effects, or repulsor effects, do fire effects, guns, or actually, if y'all saw the interview that Toddy Mac did with Shartimus Prime, Toddy Mac said he's gonna try to do accessory packs, so that'd be pretty cool. Mark C says, I got Big Mouth and Cuddle Team Leader from McFarlane, kind of mediocre. Yeah, the McFarlane ones aren't. I mean, they're cool to look at, but yeah, they can't pose very well. I wanted the Cuddle Team Leader, but I didn't want McFarlane because they're too tall. Looks like good Mr. Freeze custom. Lucky Butter says, maybe because Jazzwares did 6-inch and McFarlane did 7-inch figs, probably some odd rules in the contract. I think so. I think that's probably what it would have been. Let's see, Marcus, you said that's cool. Matt Logic says, I only have the fishbowl head from Hasbro. Passed so far on the rest, waiting on sale for Muscle Cat. Muscle Cat. Let's see. Mr. Jones said, I need to grab some of those. How much? Can I post them in ACBA? Yes, you can post these in ACBA. Toy Ho says the accessory pack is a great idea, Sonny. You should try to become their new global branding manager. I tried to become their new global branding manager when I was trying to get the hood listed for Toy of the Year nominee. Hasbro refused to even accept my tweets, so I did not become the global branding manager, unfortunately. Lucky Butter says Hasbro could totally do that. For some reason, they don't want to touch that market. It's mind blowing since we keep asking for it. Yeah, I totally think that accessory packs are the way to go with them. I mean, even if they did like a Wolverine claw pack for like $5, $6, $7, whatever, that had the different styles of his claws, I'm pretty sure that would sell too. Mark C says weapons packs for G.I. Joes and maybe Star Wars and Power Rangers would be perfect too. Yeah. Weapons packs for G.I. Joes would be dope. You know, I always thought like, man, why doesn't it, like I know eBay has them, like you can buy the lightsaber separate for Star Wars. But yeah, I mean G.I. Joe packs would be dope. Although I mean you can buy the other packs like what is it, the Action Force? They have weapons packs on Big Bad Toy Store, but I don't know when they're gonna ship. I mean they're pretty affordable. I actually have one of the guns. Let me show you. All right. I believe this gun is from that Action Force, uh, that gold AK, and it has the removable magazine too. Oh, don't make me. There you go. I think this is from the Action Force. Some dude sent this to me randomly. I was like, all right, cool. Well, not randomly, but he was selling some, like he was randomly selling his pieces, and this is one I paid for, and then he sent a bunch of other stuff with it, like the blade head and stuff like that, dirt cheap. So I was like, man, I can't pass that up. But yeah, that AK-47 right there. Gotta have my two Captain Americas right there. Oh, except this knee pad always comes off. Put that back on. There we go. Two Captain Americas. I don't know why, but I love this body with this head on it. So I had a chance to grab a second head from Black Hole Comics. Pick that up. Bad Logic 44 says the Battleverse stuff is nice. Got an early pack, was not disappointed. I was not in the backer for that, so I missed out on everything. I still want that Sergeant Slaughter though. Sergeant Slaughter looks cool. Mark Z says not bad. I kind of have Mark Z's approval. Lucky Butter says there's ways to make it happen, but I guess they don't feel it's worth since they could only put it on Pulse. We have seen what happens with the Hellfire Guards. They never restock. There was a Ryan Ting was on somebody's live stream, and he mentioned that there was some issue that happened or whatever, and they will never restock those Hellfire Goons, which sucks. I only bought one to get free shipping, but I actually like that figure. I should have bought more. But yeah, he said there was one. He said they will never restock those. Clockwork Gorge says that's the Lord of War AK. Is that what it is? Let's see. Because on BBTS, I went and tried to pre-order the weapons pack. Let's see. Valorburst. Wait, I'm getting to it. Let's see. See, there it is. Weapons gear pack. Bravo 1 accessory set. It has that AK right there. Because I got that gooseneck shotgun too from him. Yeah. See the gooseneck shotgun right there? I also got that from him. I put it in a custom figure hand, and when I put it, yeah, I put it on the Sonny figure, and then I lost it. I don't know what happened to it. But yeah, I mean it's a pretty dope little AK. Yeah, I don't know what happens to the gooseneck shotgun, but I mean the accessories that they sell with the Action Force, the Battleverse, they are pretty dope. Let's see. Actually, let's see what we got here. Speaking of Fortnite figures, this is another one. Ross Fine from a while back. I think this was like $7 because they couldn't find a barcode for it. Oh, the Lord of War. Yeah. Okay, I know what movie you're talking about now. Hey, that was a dope movie too, though. I just saw the movie. Like I saw that Jonah Hill movie, War Dogs. I think is on Netflix, and it reminded me kind of that Lord of War movie for some reason. I haven't watched it yet, but I need to go check it out. But yeah, Lord of War is a dope movie. Dude, this gun shop where I used to work, like next door to where I used to work, they had a gold AK-47. I was like, man, I would see it all the time. They're like, we do layaway. I'm like, ooh, like, man, you're speaking words of my terms. But yeah, oof. I was like, I couldn't do it, but I mean, it looked dope though. Let's see. Mark G says, I think I wanted that Scuba Jonesy from them. I don't know if it was one of their last figures though. Scuba Jonesy. Oh yeah, Scuba Jonesy. Yeah, because he comes with this fish that I used for that. No wait, yeah, I think he comes with this fish. Let's see what is that on my phone. Oh, okay. All right, peoples, I'm out. Y'all be good. All right, Plastic Blurs, thanks for stopping through, man. Hold on, Mark. See, got that Jonesy. There we go. Like I said, I want aquatic figures for my Captain Nemo. Hey, who was talking about? Was Lucky Butter earlier talking about? Dollar Tree also has campfires. If you need a campfire for your figures, hit up Dollar Tree. $1.25. Mr. Jones says AKBA. Yeah, no, but he came with these two knives too. The Jonesy figure. Yeah, he was pretty dope though. And I think he's the one that came with his harpoon gun as well, which I believe the Meowscles or the little kitten. Is it Kit? I don't know what his name is. The little kitten that comes on the robot. I think they also come with one of these. And what else did he come with? Oh, he came with this gun. I believe he came with this gun as well. But yeah, I like that he had the scuba head. That way he can go on underwater adventures if necessary. Kit. All right, Kit. All right, I had it right. Well, I kind of had it right. I said a bunch of words. Lucky Butter says, and Mark C, yeah, Scuba Jonesy is on Amazon. Yeah, he was part of the last wave. I didn't realize that. But he was at Ross. And this dude I've seen at Ross before, but for some reason he was priced $15.99 when I first saw him, so I didn't pick him up. But when they don't have price tags, I highly recommend you take it up to the front because they'll just usually price it at whatever. I'm not saying go remove tags from Ross, but if it doesn't have a price tag, they don't really care. They just try to get it out. This dude right here. What's his name? That's how bad it is. I haven't played Fortnite in a long time. I don't know this. Rust Lord. Rust Lord. There we go. Comes with the little health stuff. The mushrooms I do know about because I was still playing at the time where they put mushrooms in there, where they give you like 5 points of health or whatever. A smoke grenade. Bat bling is like a generator. Yeah, I guess it's a generator. I don't have a clue. But yeah, let's see. Mark G says, hope G.I. Joe Classified Series makes Wetsuit, Lieutenant Torpedo, Deep Six, and Cobra Eel. Man, they announced like that G.I. Joe stream where they just announced like everybody. I was tripping out how many people they announced at the time. I was like, dang, y'all just went wild with it. Lucky Butter says $20 with 3 left, so they say. Mark C says, cool, thanks, dude. Dude, yeah, check Ross though too, man. Or get it off Amazon and check Ross, and if Ross has it, return it on Amazon. Mr. Jones says, can we get a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air wave with a Bath Uncle Phil? Oh, that would be dope. I need a Jeffrey figure in my life. Actually, I guess to get a Jeffrey figure, you could use the Nick Fury suited body with a custom Jeffrey head. Was it Marcel? Joseph Marcel? Custom head. I need Nico Hodge to get on Joseph Marcel heads. But yeah, these Fortnite figures, like I said, I don't really use them for photography, but their accessories are dope. So if you can get them cheap, get them cheap. I think the only one I really used, actually, I don't think anyone I really used. Lucky Butter says, yeah, no problem, Marcus. Enjoy that figure. You'll enjoy him. Oh, I enjoy that figure. You'll enjoy him. Yeah, he is pretty cool, man. I mean, like I said, he'll show up with in my AKBA photography with Captain Nemo. Oh, this guy. I guess this guy would be cool with like the more animated stuff, like the cell shaded X-Men. He has that kind of cartoony look. Well, I guess most of them have that cartoony look. But yeah, it's not bad. I don't think I've ever really displayed them with their back bling though. Oh wait, that is go there. Oh man, Mark C says there's no Ross in Boston. I think closest thing is maybe Five Below. You should check to see if y'all have a DD's discount or so that has them. City Trends. That's the new place to go. Oh, that's lame. So he has his belt across his back, and there's a little notch for it to go in, but it doesn't move. So it doesn't go in the hole it's supposed to go in. Lucky Butter says, yeah, I never have luck finding any at my Rosses, so I wait for Amazon to drop prices. Man, that sucks, dude. Our Rosses have these like most of the time that I go. They have some sort of figure. Who else carries them? TJ Maxx don't really care. I don't think I've ever seen them at Marshalls. Five Below rarely gets them, but they'll sometimes get them. Burlington Coat Factory too. You might be able to find them there. Marcus G says there's a City Trends in Brockton. I don't go there. Dude, City Trends are in some rough neighborhoods, from what I understand. I thought it was just mine. It's in my old neighborhood where I grew up. So I thought it was. I was like, okay, cool, it's here. But yeah, from what I gather on Facebook, City Trends is always in a rough neighborhood. Uh, I mean, it's worth it though. So you can find what you're looking for. Mary is holding the mushroom. So I mean, this is cool for $7. It's not bad. Like I said, most of them that I got are for about $7. 7 to 10. 11, I think. 7 to 11. But like I said, look for the if you have them all there. Now, when you check out the raw sticker, it starts ripping and shredding up. But if it doesn't have a sticker, like I said, a lot of times they'll just give it to you for cheap. I think this one they said $7, and they're like, your kid will enjoy it. I'm like, okay, I guess he can enjoy it when I'm not messing with it. But he doesn't really like the Fortnite figures. I don't know why. Actually, I started getting him the 4-inch figures, and he likes those. Because I found the pinatas at Ross for $5. And I was like, you can't beat that, man. $5 for a pinata with a bunch of weapons, building pieces, and a little figure. So he likes those. Oh, Mr. Jones, that's right, phallus. We don't have that no more. I don't know how you pronounce it. I always pronounce it phallus, and my mom was like, "Stop saying it that way. It doesn't sound nice." And I was like, "It's spelled like Dallas, but with an F, so it's phallus." And so she's like, "No, it's phallus." And I was like, "I never have said screw the Dallas Cowboys. I said Dallas. It's phallus. It's not spelled Phalice, but still it's pronounced the same." Mark Z says maybe I could check out Burlington and Marshalls, but I don't go out much more anymore. How's the pandemic over there? Because like over here they stopped requiring masks. They're like you can start kissing strangers, licking doorknobs, whatever you want to do. Now they're just like we don't have stages. We used to have stages like stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, stage 4, stage 5, and now they're like, oh, it's just threat levels. So it's kind of weird. But I hope all things getting good everywhere in the U.S. in the world too, except maybe Russia. I don't know. Mr. Jones says our city trends isn't in a rough neighborhood. Don't have any of those where I live, but the shopping center is kind of old and has a good one. 99 cents the only store. Hey, Goodwill is a good place to find stuff too. I've never personally found Marvel Legends there or Fortnite figures there, but I have heard other people that found stuff there. One time, there was a guy posted in the Facebook Marvel Legends group. He found the Venom pool bath complete. It was like $6, I think, like that. So sometimes you find stuff. Okay, so City Trends is not in a rough neighborhood, but the City Trends itself is hood. The one time I went in, they were blasting Ja Rule and Pac. Yeah, I went recently and they were jamming some DMX, like the uncensored version. Mark C says people don't wear masks here in Boston. I don't know what's going on, to be honest. I'm just confused all the time now. Yeah, it's weird. Like we dropped the mask requirements, but some people can still require you to use a mask to go into a building. When I'm in public, I see use a mask. It usually says the Sonny Channel. So that way they're like, oh, what's that? Oh, it's my YouTube channel. I'm a very unsuccessful YouTuber. You should check it out. So to me, it's an advertisement, but also because there are people who, for some reason, we just went through a pandemic. Everyone, like we're still going through it, and yet I see people in public coughing and sneezing and not cover their mouth. I'm like, come on, man. Like what? Like we wore masks all this time because y'all are being gross, and you still coughing and sneezing without covering your mouth, and you an adult. Yeah, I don't understand. Lucky Butter says, yeah, I have personally found a total of 4 Fortnite figures at Ross and a few Marvel Legends. Yeah, the Marvel Legends, I've found a ton of them actually. I actually picked up, who was it? Mockingbird for $1.99 on clearance at Ross one time. So sometimes Marvel Legends even hit clearance at Ross. Mr. Jones says, Mark Z, yeah, people in Texas don't wear masks either. Like their rights are being infringed on. Yeah, that's that was the funniest part about it because people were like, okay, so you got mad because someone said you got to have a mask before you come in here. You're like, my rights and all this. But nobody ever fought the no shoes, no shirt, no service thing. So like if you try to go in there without a shirt, they could be like, no, you can't come in. You got to put a shirt on. They're not like, oh, my rights are being infringed on. Which personally, I'm okay if you want to not wear a shirt in the store. Actually, when I was out in California a few years ago, I didn't wear a shirt in like most of the stores that I went into. And someone finally commented, they're like, bro, you don't have a shirt? And like, I'm in California. I thought this is what's normal. And they're like, dude, you're the only one in the store without a shirt on. And I was like, all right, I'm from Texas. This is what's normal. And then they were like, all right, cool. But I mean, like I said, I mean, if they told me, oh, get out, you don't have a shirt, I'm like, all right, I gotta get out, go get a shirt. So the whole mask thing infringing on the rights is kind of a dumb logic. Like if you want to wear a mask or if you don't want to wear a mask, that's cool. You know, it's on you. Um, but yeah, it's not infringing on your rights. Clockwork Gorgeous said, oh, Mr. Jones says there's like 2 new variants out now that I heard. Yeah, there's an artist proof one. It's all gray and a gold label. Clockwork Gorgeous says, never thought I'd enjoy the Black Hand Ninja you recommended. I put the old man Hawkeye HS with the ponytail. Oh, head sculpt on the ponytail. He looks dope. Yeah, dude. I'm telling you, man, that gray one, that black one, or black, gray, whatever hand ninja, I like him better than the red one. It's weird. Daniel H says, I'm from Texas. It's 50-50 with a mask. Matt Lauder says, yo, I got the same ML figure. It was $1.99 markdown. See, yeah, it was ridiculous. I'm like, $1.99. Holy crap. Mr. Jones says, yeah, there's a few places here in Houston that still have mask required signs on the door, but almost no one abides by it. Lucky Butter says, yeah, there's a handful of people wearing it down here in Florida, mainly the older people that keep still masked up. You know, there's a Dragon's Lair Comics here in Austin. They've gotten a little bit looser with the mask, but when you come in, they're like, hey, put that hand sanitizer on. They stop you, make you put hand sanitizer on before you come into the store. I'm like, man, they don't want you touching your stuff with your germs. Loki says, I regret not buying that Sharon Carter on DD's when I was in the States. My vacation money was limited. Yeah, Sharon Carter, I picked up at Five Below. Actually, I picked her up too, $1.99 as well, with Mockingbird. That's how I ended up with both of them. Well, I ended up with 2 Sharon Carters because one of them, the arm snapped off at the elbow right here. The peg broke. But I was like, I got this other one for $1.99. I'm good. Mark C says, I keep my mask on when I'm out. I don't trust people. Everybody disgusting over here. Yeah. Okay, Mr. Jones says, our Dragon's Lair is the same. You know, I went to the one in San Antonio. They didn't care. They're like, whatever, man. Come right on in. Bring on all your germs. The one in San Antonio was far superior than the one here in Austin. So I'm hoping that the one in Houston is probably the better. The one in Austin, like, they have a ton of Funko Pops. I'm like, dog, y'all never move these Funko Pops. Like, stop buying them or something. Stop ordering them. But then they went up on their Marvel Legends before Hasbro did. Mark C says, people treated me wrong when the pandemic started, and now they want to be like, we made it. It's over. Like, shiesty behavior. Loki says, I thought it was a bootleg. I wasn't expecting to find Legends there. Nah, man. Yeah, them Legends pop up over there. Like, people are still finding the retro Hawkeye, Vision, Black Panther, Pizza Spidey, Brown Suit Wolverine, and Black Widow at Ross. I personally haven't seen any of those, but they're finding them. I did see Abomination Wave. So Abomination Wave is out there. So is the Mr. Fix-It Wave. He's at Ross. Yeah, so you can get them like, I think those are marked at like $12 though. 12 or $12.99 or something like that. So they're a little bit pricier than the Fortnite stuff. They're always priced. I've never ran into where Marvel Legends figure was not priced at Ross. It's almost like, oh, this is a Spider-Man toy. We gotta make sure we do it properly. Mr. Jones says, people smell bad, so while I always subconsciously hold my breath every time I walk past someone, I gladly wear my mask so I don't get any whiffs of folks. Yeah, I mean, it's like, at this point, you have the option to wear a mask in public. So if someone's walking in the store, they crop dust, and you get mad because you smelled it, it's up to you. You had the chance to wear a mask. I'm like you, Mr. Jones. I don't want to smell people. I'm good with that. Lucky Butter says, yeah, I always be people like, cough, cough. It's not COVID, I promise. That's the thing, too. They're always like, oh, it's not COVID. I don't know that. I don't know you. Get away from me. Why are you this close that your cough germs could even get on me? Clockwork Gorgeous says, I got my Kang for $12 before the Loki show. Oh, nice. Yeah, he was showing up a few places, too. Mr. Jones says, I need to replace my Gamerverse Iron Man. His thigh swivel peg snap. One of mine did. I still have them over here. I need to hit up Hasbro. I hit up Hasbro because I was all excited about the Mezco Spider-Man 2099 coming up. That I was like, ooh, let me finally unbox the Hasbro one. And I unboxed them and his leg was fused together. So I hit up Hasbro and they're going to send me something. I don't know if they're going to send me. They said they don't have any more Spider-Man, so I don't know what I'm going to send. But yeah, see, this Iron Man, it's not the Gamerverse one, but his leg snapped off. The little peg is in there still. So I know if I try to contact them, they're not going to have this one in stock. So I might just have to figure that one out on my own. And then my Punisher, his leg broke too. I have like 3 broken figures right now. I don't even know how to deal with Punisher. Oh, here he is. So my Punisher Rider series popped off right there at the hip. The little pegs in there somehow just snapped off. So I'm like, man, all these figures are breaking recently or not working properly. And then Hasbro wants to go and increase the price. Like, ooh, I don't know about that one. Ms. Jones says also happened to the Black Knight, same thigh too. I heard that the Black Knight figure, I heard his leg snaps real easy too. Lucky Butter says, I live in Japan and it was totally normal to have a mask if you were sick, but people here find a mask so odd. You know, a lot of my cousins used to cover their faces a lot too in public. Back in like the late 90s, early 2000s. And now they got all mad because they were required to wear a mask. I was like, remember when you were doing all your dirty stuff? You always wore a bandana over your face and nobody see you. Why are you complaining now? It didn't make any sense to me. Clockwork Gorgeous says, do the screw trick. I need to do the screw trick, but I got to figure out how to get that peg out of his leg. That's my issue. His leg go. I got to get that peg out of there. So that's my issue right there. Or else I would do that screw trick. I actually like that Iron Man figure. I thought it was pretty good. Because I got another one that I did not like. Lucky Butter says, Hasbro might slap you with the Frogman or another hood. Hey, give me another hood. I'll take another hood. Mr. Jones says, yeah, I did the screw trick with some older figs long before I knew that was a common fix. Might have to do it again. Mark Z says, my bleeding edge Iron Man broke years ago. That pearlescent plastic sucks. Yeah, it feels different. Which is funny because now they're making them, they say that they're making them all gummy and stuff. But I'm like, hey, if it keeps them from snapping, I'm all right with that. But it also keeps them from standing up properly. So I don't know. They got to find a balance in the middle somehow. Daniel H says some people didn't like masks because they stink. Heads up, it's your breath. Yeah, I found that out real quick. Like, well, not me personally, but people were complaining like, "Oh, the mask start to stink after a while." I'm like, not mine. Like, I brush my teeth and then I put my mask on. I'm like, if I eat, yeah, I'll chew some gum or something. Yeah, it was kind of odd that people were complaining about the mask stinking. Loki says at Clockwork Orange, I bought Kang, Moon Knight, and Lady Loki before their respective shows because I was expecting them to jump in aftermarket. Thinking about buying Green She-Hulk right now. I have not unboxed Green She-Hulk. She's sitting right there in the box. But I got the gray one opened. Can you see it? Nope, way off. Yeah, I got the gray one up there. That gray one's a dope figure too, though. So the green one's the same. It has that additional head sculpt. So it's pretty dope. Ended up overpaying for Lady Loki though. Didn't expect the re-release. Eesh, man. Hey, the re-release looks dope. It should be coming in soon. Clockwork Orange says, good idea, Loki. I regret only getting one Moon Knight. Man, I sent Moon Knight to a ton of people for free. They just paid shipping costs. Or I met up with them in Austin and yeah, now Moon Knight's going for like $100+ I was like, dang it. Could have kept them all, sold them all, and then bought like a moped or something with all of my profits. Mr. Jones says my old Toy Biz Iceman and my first Hasbro Iceman both exploded at the crotch. Stupid clear plastic. Yeah, that's the other thing. The clear plastic too is like, it seems fragile. The Juggernaut Iceman, Wave Iceman, is a personal favorite. It's gummy in some spaces, but he can pose well. I just don't like the gummy, the joints. That's the only part I have issue with. Like I was messing with one of them, and I was like, "Ooh, that bends way too much." Uh, Mark G says that Mr. Jones, please save the exploding crotch talk for after the horror chat. We want to keep this age appropriate so we can be good role models. That's all that my goal is, to be a good role model. Jay Speaks finally done doing dishes. Dang man, how many dishes y'all have, dude? That's sitting down. Okay, all right, okay. Jay Speaks has every time I mention Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the movie, Jay Speaks had to get away from the dishes for a bit. He didn't want to start breaking them. Matt Logic says I have an SDCC Wave 1 from way back when. Way back, one of the only figures left from my original collection. Jay Speaks could have sold them all with those Texas taxes. Oh, the She-Hulk. Yeah. Oh, you have the one, I think it's where she has like the One Piece. But yeah, I got not the Doctor Doom, the Super Scroll Wave one, and I like it. She's up there now, but I like it. I thought she was a dope figure. Mr. Jones says I've heard experience clear plastic and gold plastic always breaks. The gold ears on my Voltron Black Lion snapped as well. Is it yeah? I mean, yeah, I guess you gotta use different plastics. So different materials are gonna react different ways. It sucks, but you know. Clockwork says I'm still not done doing my dishes. I'm on babysitting duties. Oh, there we go. Mr. Jones says love Sonic 2, but that was to be expected. Mr. Jones, let's take this last moments. I thought it was better than the first one. Your thoughts, please. I also got really excited seeing a bunch of the stuff from Sonic and Tails, or not Sonic and Tails, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the video game, and then even the Sonic and Knuckles stuff. And I thought it was better than the first one. I'm gonna go and say it. Lucky Bird says, "Damn Jay, you sound like a friend I have trying to leave the group to do laundry early the next morning." What? Man, when I used to live in an apartment, I used to go do my laundry. I'd put my laundry in the washer and then play Halo for like 6 hours, or Halo 2 for like 6 hours. And then I'd be like, "Oh yeah, okay, get my laundry." Have to like there was several times where they locked up the laundry place and my clothes is still in the washer. Mark Z says that Mr. Jones not excited if that happens with this current wave of Lightning Collection with the Lunar Wolf, Zeocog, and the arm on Zato. Mr. Jones says way better than the first one, Sonic 2. That's what I'm telling you. Loved all the Easter eggs. Dude, did you hear when Sonic sings like John Ralphio? I thought that was really dope. Oh yeah, the Sega Genesis instruction manual or style instruction manual for the Death Egg robot. That was cool. The air bubble, I thought that was a nice touch. Um, the red airplane, also dope. Mr. Jones says, yeah, there you go. The air bubble Sonic used underwater. Clockwork Orange says he needs to see Sonic 2. You do. Everybody needs to see Sonic 2. I'm gonna push Sonic 2 like if I was in the movie. Now I really enjoyed it. My little one really he was flipping out on a lot of stuff because he's played he's played a bunch of the Sonic games. So when the first movie came out, he was younger. We showed it to him, and then all of a sudden he wanted to play the games with Sonic. So I got the Sonic Mega Collection. That has Sonic 1, 2, and 3, Sonic Spinball, something else on there. I think Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine. And so he's played a lot of that stuff. And so a lot of he recognized a bunch of the stuff on there. So that was pretty cool. Loki says, yeah, Sonic, my favorite Pokemon. Yeah, man, it's a dope movie though. Miss Jones says it made a lot of money too. I can imagine. Our theater was packed. In fact, we had to go to a theater that was not even near us because we couldn't find enough seats. We couldn't find 4 seats in a row. So yeah, it was pretty good though. Clockwork Gorge says, yeah, me and my son finished Sonic 1, 2, and 3, and Sonic and Knuckles. Did you put Knuckles into Sonic 2 and 3? I thought that was one of the coolest things ever in a video game. We take that Sonic and Knuckles game and slap the other cartridges on top. That was pretty dope. Mr. Jones says, love the coffee shop was called Mean Bean. I think I was the only person in the theater that got that because I laughed and I realized I was the only person laughing. Jay Speak says, I want to see Sonic today, but the wife didn't want to go. Man, go without her. And just go without her and be like, you missed it. You missed your opportunity. Let's see. Mr. Jones said he did the pose from the cover of the Dreamcast Sonic Adventure during that dance scene. Yeah, and then when they did the hologram Sonic, he was tapping his foot. I was like, oh, my little one caught that. He was like, look, Dad, he's waiting. I was like, man, so proud of you right now, dude. Jay Spix says, guess who's single and watching Sonic tomorrow? Yeah, man, it's a dope movie. Knuckles was amazing character added too. So was Tails. So yeah, the 3 of them were dope in the movie. It feels like they just came off the game. Like, yeah, it was really cool. I was hoping to see God, what is from the Sonic cartoon from back in the day? It was Grounder and that chicken robot. I was hoping to see some sort of like Easter egg with them in there or something quick, just kind of a reference or something. But we didn't get that. But I was like, all right, that's cool. Just always time for other Sonic installments. So we'll see. But I just thought it would have been cool for them to kind of add that into there. But yeah, man, it was cool. Mr. Jones says, I love it so much I got a bootleg and have been watching it from time to time. I was hoping for Metal Sonic too. Scratch and Grounder. Thank you. Yeah, Scratch. But yeah, man, it was. I like that movie a whole lot. Like, I like the first one, but this one, yeah, it blew it out the water. Uh, like I said, Knuckles was dope. Tails was dope, and I heard that it was the same voice actress from the video games. So that was cool. Which I'm kind of glad they didn't go with Steve Urkel for Sonic, but yeah, man, I don't know. It was a dope movie though. Mr. Jones says, but they're kind of incorporating stuff from the Archie comic, Sonic comic, like Knuckles' backstory. Yeah, I wasn't. I mean, I never read the comics or anything like that. So some of the stuff I was kind of like, what? Like, I don't remember all of that part, but I did read up on it and said that yeah, a lot of it was pulled from those comics. I was like, okay. They said it was pulled from Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles, the comics, and then Sonic Adventure. So I was like, okay. I want to see how they're going to incorporate Sonic Spinball, but they didn't do that. I was hoping I was hoping for something from Sonic Spinball. So the Mean Bean Machine, that little Easter egg was dope that they put that in there. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I was hoping for something from Sonic Spinball. We didn't get it, but who knows? Mr. Jones says Colleen O'Shaughnessy. Yeah, yeah, she's been sales for years. They almost replaced her at the start. Yeah, I just read that she ended up getting the being able. She's the only act voiceover or actor or actress that carried over to the movie. So that's cool. But yeah, man, I was like, that was a dope movie. My wife was like, "Oh, we should go see Morbius," and the little one was all like, "Nah, Sonic 2 comes out," so we went to see Sonic. I still do want to see Morbius. I know everybody's gonna hate me for that, but I still want to see it. Mr. Jones says the guy that helped fix the first movie and is kind of helping oversee the franchise is a real fan. Oh, that's dope. I also read that Idris Elba was a fan of Sonic the Hedgehog, so he was cool. And Jim Carrey was, I think his kids were fans of Sonic the Hedgehog. So it's cool that the people actually got to be in it, knowing that they're already somewhat familiar with the material. I think Ben Schwartz said he was a fan of the game too growing up. Mr. Jones says he's the artist that worked on the comics as well as the animated cutscenes in Sonic Mania, as well as the Sonic Mania Adventure series on YouTube. I didn't know there was a series on YouTube. We bought Sonic Mania from our kid. He's been playing that too. I didn't know there was a series. I'm gonna have to tell him about that. Show it to him. Give him yet one other thing to look at on YouTube, since that's what they like to do nowadays. Oh, yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, let's check it out. But man, Mr. Jones, I'm glad you popped in, man, because like I had to talk about Sonic and nobody had seen it, and Jay Spiggs was like Buzz Lightyear's better. And then we had beef. And then we resolved our beef when we came together as a collective to go against ACBA, and then it started again because I brought it up again. Mr. Jones says, well, Sega was bigger in Europe and South America, and Sonic has a huge European following, so it makes sense. Idris would love it. Oh, okay. Yeah. But yeah, it was a dope movie though. I definitely recommend it to everybody here in the chat, all 20 of y'all. Go check it out. If you got kids, they'll like it too. Marcus, he says beef. Sonic Mania Adventures is a YouTube series. The animation looks the same as the Mania cutscenes because it's the same artist and anime. That's pretty dope. I didn't know that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have them look at it. Toy Ho says, Sonny, you have beef with ACBA. We just found out I was blocked from ever joining ACBA. I showed a picture of the screen, and turns out that I am blocked from ACBA. Mr. Jones says they're short episodes. Oh, okay. He'll watch them a bunch then. Lucky Butter says I'll give it a watch. I like the first one. Yeah, if you like the first one, dude, you're gonna love the second one, man. Toyo says I'm new to the scene. Please story time. So back in my day, Now, when I first started doing action figure photography, I joined the ACBA group on Facebook because that's what they said. They were like, join the ACBA group, blah, blah. And I joined it. They kicked me out. I don't know why. Or at least I thought they kicked me out. And then when I just showed everybody on YouTube here on the live stream, I'm like, yeah, it looks like this. And they were like, it doesn't even have an option for me to try to join. So obviously they kicked me out and I'm not allowed back in. But yeah, so that's and I'm gonna start using their hashtag ACBA, hashtag articulated comic book artwork. Art? I don't know. I figured it out. Jay Speaks told me what to use. And I'm gonna put hashtag Jay Speaks told me to use this. But yeah, so ACBA and me, we're never gonna be together. It's not gonna work out. Actually, I should try to be like, hey, will one of y'all guys be on my live stream? And then be like, hey, what's up with ACBA? Who kicked me out? Just on the live stream, start the beef. I'll probably get like at least 2 more followers that way. I'll probably lose like 18, but I'll probably get 2 more. Mr. Jones says they should be on the official Sonic YouTube channel along with some other shorts. Dang, I'm gonna have to show my kid that. He loves that. But speaking of my kid, it is 1:33 in the a.m. I gotta get up to take him to school in the morning. I do appreciate everybody stopping through. If you haven't checked out my Plunderlong reveal, make sure you go check that out. Check out Plunderlings too. Follow Plunderlings at Plunderlings on Instagram, at Plunderlings on Twitter. They got that Kickstarter going. They just unlocked the Kickstarter exclusive Drench Plunder Strong. It's gonna be a dope figure. All the figures are dope. But check them out. And as always, Loki says later, Sonny. As always, I do appreciate everybody watching, or at least turning it on and just leaving in their phone somewhere, leaving in the car, or whatever. I appreciate all of that. But yeah, thank y'all again. Everybody have a great night, and we'll see y'all next time.